Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. Oh, it's been so long since I've been back in Traum. It'll be fine, right? Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen in Section 12 assassination plot? It should be fine. I'ma believe. Plus, I do want more scene courts. Let's go. So, it's part 3 now. And I'm just gonna bring along Castoria as one do. I still gotta farm the event later, so... I'm just gonna keep the back row, but I will get rid of these craft essences so I can put in my bond ones, so I can use my wonderful teapots as one do. Let me just get that ready real quick. Bond up for me. Yay for bonds. Bonds. All them bonds. I am sorry, Cammy. No Cammy for you. Or for me. I will bond with Medea. Yeah, we can bond. That's fine. Still teapot. Being good before these expire. And now start quest. Wee. Yeah, this is fine. What's the worst that'll happen? Plus, I'm happy it's letting me use my team. Because it's my team, I'm not that worried. When it makes me use for support, then I suffer a little bit. But right now, no suffering. Ooh, hello. Yeah, this is fine. Plus, right now, I'm fighting, what is this? Taoist Arts for Dummies, Introductory Course. Oh, we're studying. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is study. That's fine. I will learn the Taoist Arts for Dummies. Wow, amazing! This is accurate for learning things, for cramming. This is the perfect representation of speed reading. Ooh, hello. I've never really used Vlad the Third Berserker, so I'm not sure. My main Berserker is Arjuna, though I did love my Musashi for a while. What is this one? Okay, Taoist Arts for Dummies, Veteran Course. Man, why do you have to debuff Nobu? I am salty about that. Not gonna even lie. Oh, Nobu, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to get debuffed. I just have to give that to Castoria at this point. Poor Nobu. I was hoping we'd be able to defeat this book in one turn, but at this point, maybe not. But it's okay, you know? Ooh, hello. Oh, she got the book about... Okay, never mind. Yay, the book's down. Good job, Nobu. Now there's Taoist Arts for Dummies Extreme Course. Yeah, look at us just breezing through these courses. We're the ultimate speed readers. The ultimate crammers. We're gonna be such professionals at Taoist Arts after this. The super pro. Okay, that was good. I like that. A nice warm-up fight. Ooh, story, okay. Stare. A few days later. I don't think I can read another word. I'm just gonna end up hitting the books instead of reading. Me neither. Haha. I suppose none of you will be surprised to hear that this work suits me quite well. Well, we don't want any of you getting overwhelmed or confused, so we may as well stop here. Let us not forget the three of us, our rank amateurs. For a stopgap measure, I believe this should be quite sufficient. I dare say our teamwork has improved considerably as well. And according to Count Vlad, the army's training is almost complete. Guess that means we'll be heading out soon. Indeed. As we previously discussed, only the 4 of us will undertake this mission. Miss Misaki, I'll be counting on your simple summons to augment our combat capabilities. Yeah, between your summons and the 3 of you, you should be strong enough to take down Zhang Jue. Besides, the bigger the operation, the more likely the enemy is to discover what we're up to. I'd say we're at the tipping point here. I take it there's no objections? Then let us begin the mission. Here's to our victory and the power of teamwork! Assassin, you're so nice. I hope you survive this. I swear, there's something about this assassin that screams shonen manga protagonist. We'll be departing first thing tomorrow morning, so I believe we should go say our goodbyes now. Yes, goodbye everyone. What is it, sir? Did you throw out your back?
I did. I could really use a massage wait, no, that's not it. I was just thinking, I know there's probably not much sense in bringing this up now, but are we sure it's not too dangerous for Lady Misaki to join us on this mission?
I'm fine.
I understand your concerns very well, Don Quixote. But I'm afraid this master has to stay close to her summoned servants. Usually, there are ways for masters to stay at a safe distance while supporting their servants. But they're all beyond Misaki's abilities. She has no choice but to wade into the fray herself.
Yeah, no worries. Plus, I have such wonderful combat trainings, like all those Grail fronts where I got to punch things every so often.
While I'm technically qualified to be a master, I'm not in a position to summon any servants right now. You're goddamn right you aren't. We're certainly not about to give a mage who already betrayed proper human history once the right to summon his own servant again. No skin off my nose. I could happily go the rest of my life without commanding another servant. So there you have it, Don Quixote. As much as it pains me, and it really truly does pain me, we have to let her go along if we're to have any hope of assassinating Zhang Jue.
I'll do it. Sir, I don't know about you, but the Chaldean's explanation makes sense to me. There's nothing more for you and me to do besides pray for their success.
I guess you're right. Lady Misaki, whatever you do, make sure you make it back alive. I, Don Quixote, shall wait your return with the highest of hopes.
Thanks. I promise I'll come back safe. Safe enough. As in, alive.
Well said. Ooh, did I sound like a real knight there?
You did, sir. You really did.
Well, then maybe I should go along after all.
Absolutely not.
Drat, and here I thought that was going pretty well. No matter how much of a knight you may be, your place right now is on the throne. It may not be easy, but you must be patient all the same. Alright then, Master. I hate to send you on this mission alone. I understand that I am essentially useless as a servant now that I cannot fight, but...
But you are going to fight, right, Count? Don't worry, you're still just as much as my servant as ever.
Heh. I can't argue with that. Rest assured, I'll make sure a diversion gets the enemy's attention. Sherlock Holmes. I know, Count Vlad. I will do everything in my power to ensure our master's safety. Astolfo.
Yeah?
I would like you to accompany Master and her team over to the edge of the Revenge Realm.
You got it! Looks like I'm coming along for a little while myself. Not you though, Roland. You've got another job to do.
Yeah. I lend you guys my Oliphant, but I'm the only one who can blow it, so... Ah well, for the time being, focus on staying alive. You say that's what you've always done? Then I guess I've got no advice to give.
Thank you, Roland. I'd like to throw you all a send-off party before you leave. But my sir thinks it would be better to save it for your return.
Indeed. When you return, victorious from your operation, we'll throw a party to celebrate.
That sounds better to me too. A party? What kind of food are you planning?
That's right, a party!
Ooh, a party! I can't wait!
And not just any party, but a real. Say, Sancho?
Yes, sir?
How can you tell when a party's a gala?
I have no idea, sir.
Now that I think about it, the only kind of party I've ever been to is the Harvest Festival.
What about the celebration the Duchess and Don Diego threw for you? Well, I guess the Duchess was more awkward than celebratory. But still. At any rate, just leave it all to me, sir. Though I will rely on you for all the grunt work.
Fine with me. I have no idea how to plan a party myself, so just tell me what to do and I'll do it.
That's what I like to hear. As long as there's good food, I'm satisfied. That's really the only motivation for parties. Good food, and if there's any cute animals, then I'll pet with them. I'll just pet them. Pet, pet, pet. Eat food, pet, pet, pet. Then watch TV or go on my phone and then wait till I leave. All the food, though. It's nice getting special foods. Oh, it's nighttime here. Morning, Misaki. You still have some time left before you need to leave. Want to get a little more shut-eye? No, I think I'll go for a walk. If I fall back asleep, I'm gonna stay asleep. Roger that. Looks like nobody else is here yet.
Morning. How have you been, pal?
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met.
Ooh, is that Caldea on the line? Nice to meet you. I'm Saton, Misaki's comrade in arms.
Still going with Saton, huh? Yeah, my comrade in arms who didn't let me summon him. Because we're such good comrades in arms.
Sorry, that was maybe kind of presumptuous. We haven't actually fought together, have we?
No, that's okay. I think it's fitting. Because you're gonna let me summon you someday and then we're gonna really be comrades in arms.
Whoa, really? Aw man, now I'm blushing. Anyway, what are you doing up this early? Hell, it's basically still night.
I've got a lot going on this morning, so... Misaki, are you sure we can trust the servant?
Don't worry about me. I won't tell anyone. Nobody likes a rat. I'm just really sorry I still can't be of any help myself.
Well, how about you at least show me your face then? Give me a smile.
Sorry, but I'm gonna keep the mystery man thing going for a while. Knowing when to do a thing is almost as important as knowing what thing to do. That said, I'm not loving how I've gotta draw this out either. I can't tell you to trust me or that it'll definitely be worth the wait. But if you can guess my identity on your own, hopefully it'll be a sign of good fortune coming your way.
Oh, looks like it's morning now.
Oh hey, it's morning already? Hang in there, pal. I'll be rooting for you. I'm gonna try and take care of my own business as best as I can too.
He's a real mystery man, alright. His spirit origin's no stronger than a phantom spirit, so I'm sure he really is weak. But he is a servant. You don't sense any hostility from him, right? None. We're besties. We were besties in prison. Okay, I trust your judgment on these things. But if that's all true, I wonder why he won't help. I suppose I'll just have to trust him when he says he's got his reasons. Okay, let's head back to the castle for now. You've got a long day ahead of you.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah, I guess.
All good here.
Yeah, I'm good.
Then let's get going. Remember, we'll be heading very deep into the Revenge Realm territory. We're bound to encounter enemies on the way, but we won't necessarily need to fight our way through them. If we must, we can always run. In fact, I had Miss Shufu pack numerous talismans, especially for that purpose.
Just be aware that we won't be able to use them every time. Also, we could be in trouble if that enemy has a caster too. Hey, you guys all ready?
I'd say so, yes.
Got it. I'll be taking you guys right up to the border in one of those golem-drawn carriages. Thanks. Okay then, let's get going. Yay! I know you're probably sick of hearing this by now, but remember, the direction we infiltrate the fortress from will be crucial. Jimen Dunjia is an extremely complex spell, but it always goes in a set order. And it doesn't matter how strong the sorcerer casting it is. In some ways, it's a lot like a gun. If you want to fire a gun no matter who you are, you have to load it, disengage with safety, and pull the trigger. No matter how good of a shot you are, you can't fire a gun without doing all these things, right? It's the same with the spell. It might be complex, but it's not invincible. For example, say it made it so that no one could ever enter the building from any direction. If you cast a spell like that on a castle, then how would its defenders come and go? So we can definitely get inside. The problem is that doing so will be complex and not at all intuitive. I'll do my best to solve the riddle, but in case I get it wrong... You're sorry? You'll try again? Unfortunately, unlike video games, real life doesn't have a continue option. Anyway, assuming we make it inside, there probably won't be that many soldiers to contend with.
I presume we'll have Jimen Dunjia to thank for that as well.
Yep. Not only is it fiendishly difficult to navigate, but the people inside could also mess it all up by inadvertently screwing you with orientations. So they wouldn't be able to station many other servants in there, even if they wanted to, which they don't.
Be that as it may, we do believe we will encounter some form of military resistance inside. Most likely, some sort of being Zhang Jue controls with his Taoist arts in lieu of servant soldiers.
Yeah, that's a good point. If he uses familiars or something along those lines, he could severely restrict their behavioral patterns to make sure they don't mess with the spell. That would make them much harder to control though, so I think we still have a shot at this.
Thank you, Miss Shufu. Going over all this ahead of time has been a great help. We'll be counting on your assistance inside the fortress as well, and your skills will be crucial to this operation. However, there's one other key to this operation that needs to be addressed. Oh right, you mean me, don't you? I take it your noble phantasm is equal to the task of killing Zhang Jue. Yes. It may not be as strong as the first Hassan's, but my noble phantasm is by no means weak. Although thinking back on it, maybe my pride is what kept me from ever matching his. Speaking of which, Lady Misaki, I understand that you've met a number of the Hassans yourself. May I ask what they're like?
Sure, would you like to meet them? I can summon all of them, actually. Would you like to meet Cursed Arm, 100 Personas, Serenity, or heck, even Gramps? Though if I bring out Serenity, I'm gonna bring her out in her idol outfit. I wonder how confused he'd be. They're all really great people.
I see. Well, now I feel a little embarrassed making a big proclamations to someone as accomplished as you. But I hope you trust me to see this mission through.
I believe in you, sir. Hey guys, you got a minute?
What is it?
Well, one of our squads is fighting a skirmish with one of the Revenge Realm squads.
I see. What's the situation?
It looks like we're losing, but at least they're already prepared to retreat. So what do you guys want to do? Go around them since this is a stealth mission? That would probably be best.
What do you think, Miss Misaki?
Let's help them. Let's steer clear. Now we're gonna help them. I want more bond points. Woo! Now you're talking! I was just getting tired of doing nothing but driving this carriage. Okay, let's do this thing! Yay! Hey y'all, I'm Astolfo, a paladin from the Righteous Realm. It's my duty to assist you in battle. No, wait, that's not right. As a paladin of the Righteous Realm, I guess I'm the reinforcement? Something along those lines. Anyway, nice to meet you all.
How polite of him.
Yeah, but we're still about to fight. I like how Astolfo's the only one saying, "Hi everyone, it is I, Astolfo of the Righteous Realm. Nice to meet you." And goodbye. The fight should be fine, even bringing along Astolfo. Oh yeah, this is completely fine. Oh, I love that skill. Check it out, it's awesome. That is the best skill name I've heard in a while. I love it. I don't really know how to use these, but just for the funsies, why not? Everyone's AoE here, this is gonna be fine. This is completely fine, it's wonderful actually. Yay! I usually prefer Power Buster with the power of AoE. I have to go for it. Plus these guys have extra good defense, so I might as well go all out. And I will probably need it. Astolfo, we believe in you. Okay, Astolfo, you got this. I believe in you. Go, go, Astolfo, go. Yay! Phew, I'm glad that worked. Oh, happiness.
Hey, thanks!
Don't worry about it. You do the same for me. Okay, back to the carriage. Ooh, looks like we're almost there. Yep, this is the Revenge Room, alright. You can tell because the sky changed color. Okay. This is as far as I go. I'll head back on my own hippogriff. See you guys later. And good luck. We're all counting on you. We won't let you down. Woo! Yeah. My predictions never pan out, but I've got a good feeling about this mission. Well, bye.
If his predictions never pan out, as he says, then perhaps we should expect things to go poorly.
Come on, let's go. It'll be fine, because Astolfo believes in us. Man, I don't like this. Oh gosh. Did Astolfo technically just curse us? No, it's fine. I believe in Astolfo's blessing. Yeah, it's fine. We traveled so much in that shaky cart. I bet it either felt really painful because of all the shaking, or maybe it felt wonderful like a massage. Now, Section 13, the plot and the aftermath. All at once. Now that we're here, it should be fine, maybe? Yeah, what's the worst that'll happen? It's the plot and the aftermath. I gotta do a full data download later. 5,000. That is as many servants as the Righteous Realm can currently field in their army. Their numbers include about 60 heroic spirits. The rest are phantom spirits. Large though those numbers are, they have no hope of defeating either the Revenge or Reinstatement Realm. Even so, there was a beauty to be found in directing a group of highly trained servants toward a common goal.
This will be the Righteous Realm's first large-scale battle. As I've said, this will be the culmination of your training. You may think of it as another exercise if you like. But know that anything less than your best effort will be considered an act of treason. Treason not against me, but our Emperor, Charles the Great. Remember, this battle is not meant to demonstrate our might to the Revenge Realm. It is to show your devotion to our Emperor. I am aware that he is not present here with us. He is, however, using a spell of farsight to observe each and every one of you. Remember that well, and fight with honor. Show our Emperor that his is the righteous way. We have nothing to fear from either the revenge or the reinstatement realm. Show them what you're capable of.
Yeah, we got this.
Oh God, please. Please let everyone come back safely.
I think it may be better for your heart if you didn't watch this, sir. Why don't I keep an eye on things while you just focus on praying?
Muttering indistinctly. Blah, 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 blah.
Phew, we really aren't cut out to be Charles the Great, are we? Ironic, a decision we made to save ourselves is bringing us closer to death. I don't know how we're ever going to get out of this.
I have an urgent message, my queen. The Righteous Realm's army is on the move. They're headed straight for our Fort Worms.
So, they've finally shown up. How many troops?
No more than 5,000, my queen.
I see. Then there's no need to mobilize their entire army in response. Still, they've never made a move like this. Recall the majority of our soldiers guarding our border with the reinstatement realm. I'll go meet this army as well, and get Zhang Jue here now.
I'm afraid I have some bad news, my queen. We can't get a hold of Lord Zhang Jue.
I wonder what's going on.
What would you have us do, my queen?
Go out to meet the enemy. 10,000 troops ought to suffice. Elite Knights, assemble your formations now.
Right away, my queen.
I wonder what happened to him. Is he slacking off? Did he turn traitor? Did he die? I swear, just when I need that cunning old man most. What a hassle. The queen sighed. I hope I can summon her someday. Let's turn back the clock a bit. Ooh, flashback. Fort Azagok. The fortress where Zhang Jue has shut himself away with 100 of his loyal servants. This seems a small group, but a fortress where even security patrols are confined to a painfully specific route. They were more than sufficient, especially with all of Zhang Jue's security measures. The fortress itself is also situated in the heart of the Revenge Realm's territory. Even were their other two realms aware of it, they would never send troops so far. Zhang Jue never enjoyed shutting himself up in this fortress, though. But he had two reasons for doing so. The first was supervision. As this fortress contained something taboo in the Revenge Realm, Zhang Jue could not relax without coming by from time to time to check on it. He also wanted to make sure that none of the servants patrolling its halls had realized what that taboo was. If they did, he would have no choice but to tie up loose ends. The second was preparation. Zhang Jue would never miss a chance to better prepare for rebellion. Not only to rebel against proper human history, but of course to rebel against Queen Kriemhild as well. I gotta see what's in here. Zhang Jue, I think your room. Wow! His room is messier than mine! Yo! I feel proud for once!
There's no telling how long she'll last after all.
Zhang Jue's concerns with Kriemhild's mental balance, or rather, the lack thereof. He knew that she had resorted to every trick that she could think of in her efforts to take vengeance for Siegfried, her beloved husband. She even went so far as to try and offer up her own body to Attila, aka Altera. The depths of her hatred and her eye for strategy both far exceeded ordinary parameters. Zhang Jue knew that very well, and he also knew she was a berserker. However sane she might have seemed, beneath that, she was still a monster whose heart burned with an unending thirst for revenge. And so he understood that he would eventually have to rebel against her, even if that meant grinding her down to a nub in lieu of her completely falling apart.
Now, what am I going to do with him?
His indecision was rooted in his uncertainty about whether his trump card was an ace or a joker. If used well, he could he could be a blade to Kriemhild's throat. If used poorly, he could destroy the whole revenge realm and Zhangjiu along with it. And so he could trust the fine-tuning of this particular asset to no one else. Zhangjiu once commanded armies numbering in the tens of thousands. His schemes, ambitions, and desires were without end. But today, his lucky streak came to an end. In addition to his 2 secrets, he had also made 2 grave mistakes. First, he failed to account for the existence of another talented sorcerer, even if they may not have been quite on his level. And his second, ultimately fatal mistake, was failing to account for the world's greatest detective paying him a visit. Alrighty. Okay, this is Zhangjue's Dunjia Pan, or Cosmic Board. Of course, it's probably pretty different from a conventional one since it was made specifically for him. But that shouldn't matter as long as we can figure out the basic directions we need to go.
Alright, Miss Shufu. Where do we begin?
Chimen Dunjia uses 8 geomantic gates. Xiu Rest, Shang Life, Shang Wound, Du Grove, Jing Xin, Sea Death, Jing Shock, and Kai Open. We need to go through Life, Scene, and Open, and avoid the other 5. Let's start with the Life Gate. This way, and of course, try to be as quiet as possible.
Okay everyone, follow me. As long as we stick to our training, my presence concealment skill should extend to the rest of you as well, at least a little. Though of course, I'm just a run-of-the-mill assassin, not one of the Hassan Isaba. So I'm afraid I might not be much better than nothing. It may not be much better than nothing. That's alright. It should still be more than enough. Now shall we?
We shall. I'm just gonna follow the leader. Because I don't know how to go down these paths.
Something's not right.
Shh. What's wrong?
Shit! This way leads to the Death Gate! Nobody move!
Damn it, Zhangjiu must have made even more modifications to the Qim and Dunjia. Oh, that would have been bad. We would have gone to our dooms first thing. Ooh, hello. We'll need to think exactly as he did now. A single mistake will put us in the Death Gate. Ah.
There are 3 enemy soldiers here. What shall we do? I would prefer to avoid them if we can. That could be a tall order. Which way next, Lady Shufu?
We need to either keep going straight or make a right turn here.
We can't avoid them if we do that. Then I would at least like to keep this quiet.
This extra modified silence amplifying talisman should be able to erase any sign of our battle right down to our presence. But it won't last forever, so we'll need to take them out quickly and without using our noble phantasms. Without using a noble phantasm? Oh no! Oh no. Ooh, hello. Oh man, my day has been super duper busy. I didn't get like a proper lunch break, but it's okay, you know? The hunger kept me alive. Ironically, I know. It kept me extra alert. Because I was excited to go home and then I ate some delicious enchiladas for the stream. I feel so satisfied. I got to eat some food, I got to drink a bunch of water, and then I just lay down on a couch for a while, and then now I'm here. And oh yeah, I want those games. There's too many fun games coming out. I haven't touched my Switch in a while. And it's a good reason too, actually.
Now fine with me. Alright, let's kill them.
Counting down now. 3, 2, 1. Here goes!
Huh? Enemy attack! Huh? Crap, I can't talk. No, wait. I can't make any sound at all. Your lives are mine.
Good luck, assassin. Oh, this is fine so far. I can just bring whoever I want. Yeah, no worries. And they can't use their Nova Phantasms doesn't mean I can't. Unless it tells me I can't, then oof. Ah. Okay, of course. Of course. Well, at least I have all these wonderful stars on my side. Yes, indeed. I don't gotta worry. This is fine. I don't gotta do that. Silly me, what was I thinking? No, this is actually not too bad. Not bad indeed. Okay. Oh, that was super satisfying. No, not my boy. Oh, that was so close. I should have done this in the beginning. I gotta check out how my Taisu even is. Haven't seen him in a while. He's just been hanging along with Lambda. Back in Chaldea, having fun. Okay, Lance, you actually hit pretty hard, and I don't like that. Please whip some more, my boy. Okay, don't look down. Just a little bit more. Wow, he's really going after Arjuna. I appreciate filling his gauge up to 200%, but at the same time, I can't use that anyway, so... Boo, stop attacking him! Oh, that is fine. That is completely fine. Oh, it's gonna let me use friend support. I might just go for my regular team. Just because of gaining lots and lots of bonds. Ooh, hello. Konnichiwa.
It's over. Nobody else seems to have noticed us. Let's keep going.
We'll be heading into the basement from here. I hope your theory is right, Holmes.
It is. Rest assured. We'll find Zhang Jue there. I'm no expert in Taoist arts, Miss Shufu. But thanks to you, I at least have a reasonable understanding of its processes. What has a process also has an endpoint. That is to say, all things have their logical conclusion. Here, that conclusion is this room next to the safest place in the fortress. That is where we'll find him. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Lord Zhang Jue. Oh ho! Sherlock Holmes, is it? I'm impressed you were able to navigate my Taoist arts cage. Me? Oh, not at all. I couldn't have done this alone, even if I cannot intuit the intricacies of another culture's secrets. But it is another matter entirely when I have the aid of one familiar with them. As long as I understand the process, I can arrive at a logical conclusion. I see. And you? You're the master who got away. I'm surprised you came back. Admirable. Here to avenge Salome.
You won't provoke me, old man. I'm just gonna stare at him in silence. ...
Oh ho! Ho ho, do stop. That glare might as well kill me. Now then, surely you didn't expect to come waltzing into my inner chambers and leave with your lives, did you? In fact, we did. You've not a single ally to call upon for aid. Oh? Were any aid to arrive for you, it would only compound your present predicament. So risky is this little project of yours. We, on the other hand, have already called in help. She's removing every sound from this fortress even as we speak. Ha ha. I suppose I should be afraid for my life, but I'm honestly more impressed by your compassion. You're right, I can't be too quick to call for help, which is why I have to cast my which is why I have to cast a paralysis spell on all of my allies right now. I must ask though, did you, with that piercing intellect of yours, account for these? Come forth! These are my yellow turban puppet soldiers. Pretty fashionable get-ups, no? So, did you account for these as well? Heh, I must confess, I did not. But I did indeed determine that you would have either accomplices or some matter of faithful subordinates with you. Your puppets are, therefore, well within my expectations. Now, prepare yourself. Humph. My luck hasn't run out yet, nor am I so far past my prime that I'm about to let the likes of you kill me. I'm Zhang Jue, the great teacher, and I'm about to give you the most painful lesson of your lives.
I like how he dressed up his puppets. That's cute. Then again, he has to differentiate them from other puppets. So might as well give them all matching outfits. Adorable. And I'd do the same too. It's like, that's how I know they're mine, because they're all wearing matching uniforms that I chose. So clearly they're my puppets. Dang, Zhangju, did you break the game? Nah, it is loading. Oh, he has a lot of them. I understand now. I like how he's just... I like that first thing. Protect me! That is extremely understandable. Yep, super duper understandable for him to stay. Okay, this should be fine. Keyword should. Yeah, this is fine. Death? Wow, super fine. Spirit stacking sounds pretty good. Though AoE is just love. Oh, I was kind of hoping that he just bring them back out instantly. Oops. Oh well. That's fine. Nobu will get her engaged soon enough. Oh, that hurt. Okay, please just ignore my boy. Oh, that is just... oof. Yeah, truly oof. Pain and suffering, for real, for real. That I do not appreciate. Okay, okay. Okay, another death for that. I'm assuming the one causing death is assassin, slowly making his way through. Finally, menacingly. And that's his way of showing his support by making it obvious. Thank you, assassin, for showing that you're here. Just don't get caught. Oh no, he slightly filled up Arjuna's gauge. Ah, so terrifying. I do wish I saved Nobu's Noble Phantasm earlier. It's okay though, at this point. It is what it is. Oh, and these ones don't have a...
万物を
taunt on
学
them.
ぶことで真に大切なものを知
Hey,
る
not bad.
マハプラーヤ
Okay, Power Buster.
Even more power buster.
ケアレスミス
Lots and lots of red.
より良い明日より良い未来人の
Okay,
欲に
now go get him,
際限り
assassin.
なし
I mean, what? What assassin? Or I meant the assassin on my team that I summoned. Yeah, I totally have an assassin on my team right now, right?
Is that all you got? He's an even more formidable opponent than I expected. He may even be as powerful as the top-ranked servants. Could he have the Holy Grail himself? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Zangjue, the heroic spirit, something sets him apart from others. I see. Now I understand. Huh. What is it you think you understand?
What? I couldn't hear what he said. All I know is he smiled and then Zhangju is like, what?
There. Gah. Gah. Gah.
He's turning to dust?
It can't be. But then, that must be it. Curse you, curse you, curse you, curse you, curse you, curse you. What a failure I am. How? How? How do you figure it out? Well, Ha 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 ha! What a fool I've been, an absolute jester. Have I exhausted heaven's will? Not at all. I never had such a thing in the first place. Now I'm disappearing. I guess I can't stay here any longer. Does this mean I was mistaken after all? Master.
Okay, never get poked by assassin's stabby blade. Yeah, don't get poked by that, or else you're gonna turn to dust. Nope.
The enemy servant is gone, though I have to say it didn't feel like my noble phantasm did it all that much.
Bruh, did you not see the old man turn to dust? Your noble phantasm did a lot. Unless that was just because of what Holmes said. Holmes said something so triggering that the old man turned to dust. He crumbled before us. What did you say to him, Holmes?
Oh, nothing much, at least. I didn't think much of it. But in retrospect, it may have been a grave error on my part.
What do you mean?
I asked him if he really was who he thought he was. But in this case, I'm afraid our effort may be a tad...
Oh crap! We've got an emergency on our hands. This whole fortress is about to collapse. What? Okay, time to leave the basement. I like that question. Are you really who you think you are? Like maybe, I don't know. Like I'm ever changing. Well, this is the fun. This is a fun time everyone's been waiting for. The moment it all comes crashing down on our heads. It looks like that old man rigged this fortress to fall apart if he died. Of course he did. Face. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, that is a good face.
Who hasn't dreamed of going out with a bang?
I love that.
We had best leave immediately then.
Alright, okay, first we need to find the life gate, and then the scene...
That won't be necessary. I know enough to lead the way myself.
Seriously? Damn, this whole detective thing is nuts. Hang on, what do you even need me for then?
Haha, let's save the conversation until after we've escaped, shall we?
It's all thanks to your wonderful Taoist for beginners lessons that Holmes became so genius like that when it comes to this place.
What's going on? I don't know, let's just get out of here. But wait, that's a taboo direction. Huh? What? Ah! Damn it, which way do I go? Pardon me. Ugh! If we head straight down this passage, we should be able to exit through the scene gate.
What do you think, Misaki? Well, this is Holmes we're talking about, so... Plus he is tossing guys around. So just to make sure it's a safe route, we gotta toss the other dudes into the other routes, right?
Humph!
Then maybe we should just make every servant Holmes... then maybe we should just make every servant Holmes, but in different classes. That's a terrifying thought.
Oh, I have my talents, but I am by no means omnipotent. I would, of course, make an excellent caster, but for now, I am quite content as a ruler.
We made it!
Phew, it's good to be outside again. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to survive this mission, but it went a lot smoother than I thought.
Assassin, don't say that. You're gonna jinx it. Well, now you're a dead man for sure. Just had to go and tempt fate by saying that, didn't you? Yeah, I'm on Shufu's side for this. Don't tempt fate like that. You'll be lucky you make it back to the righteous realm now.
Come on, Lady Shufu, please don't scare me like that. Good. The golem horse is still here, and it doesn't seem as though anyone discovered it. No signs of enemies nearby. We should be good to go.
Anti-climax much.
You're disappointed, Lady Shufu? Haven't we had enough excitement for one day?
Okay, time to make our great escape. Yeehaw!
You still don't want to contact them? It would be best to wait until we've reached the Righteous Realm's border. Let's see, considering the time that it will take them to learn that Fort Azagok has collapsed, the time will take them to confirm that Zhangju has vanished, and the time it will take them to discover that we're here and put together a squadron to pursue us. We have no margin for error, but we should still be in the clear, no matter how fast the response time is. As long as we skirt their patrols, we should have little trouble making our escape.
Well, that's a relief. Everything is going swimmingly. None of his finely honed instincts are sounding any alarms. The red sky gradually gives way to a pleasant blue. Soon they will arrive in the Righteous Realm, and their mission will be complete. But even amid such a peaceful scene, Holmes continues to rack his brains, searching for an answer. An answer to what, you ask? Why, he wishes to understand why I have yet to reappear.
He planned for Count Vlad to become one of his allies. That part I can understand. It would have been an effective way to rob Chaldea of a portion of our combat forces. But why hasn't he shown himself again since then? Why hasn't he tried another attack on us? Is he somehow preoccupied with his role as a foreign disciple?
Holmes, do you miss Moriarty that much? You should let me summon you, then you can spend lots of time with him.
If he is, then where in the singularity could he be? More importantly, what could he be doing?
The wheels in his mind turn and turn, trying to find the truth obscured by the clouds of ambiguity. But Sherlock Holmes will never understand. Yes, some things escape them, even the man who supposedly understands everything.
In a sense, the singularity is akin to a lost belt. History is made by people. There is no way to tell how much time has passed when there are no sentient creatures there to experience it. Think of an insect crawling around on the ground for 1 or 2 years. In that situation, one could make a strong case that no time has passed at all. The singularity is the reverse. Servants are the walking incarnation of human history. Here, where heroes and anti-heroes from every nation, world, and race are continuously summoned. One could say that the path of humanity exists in the background. This is why the idea of rebelling against proper human history is so significant. If Holmes wishes to erase the singularity, merely fitting pieces together won't be enough. He will need to make massive leaps of logic. But with worries of me consuming his every thought, he will never reach the answer.
Moriarty, you live in his head rent-free.
He's simply not capable of that right now, of this I'm certain. In contrast, our goal is well within reach. As a foreign disciple, I will murder Sherlock Holmes myself.
I would say I'm rooting for you, but I'm not rooting for you because Holmes is on my side. Okay, we're back. Hey guys, our mission was a success. We did fantastic. It wasn't too bad, actually. Like, sure, we had to make sure we went to the correct gates or else we would have had instant death moments, but we went through them, so we're alive and well.
Oh, it seems our timing's impeccable. Glad the third just returned as well.
Looks like things went pretty well.
Damn right they did! Wah! Don't you think it's dangerous to whack someone with a bowl?
Oh, who cares? It's not like it can actually hurt you. Anyway, you were saying?
Well, you're obviously aware that this was our first battle as a single unified army, right?
Yeah, so?
It went even better than we expected. Much better. Count Vlad's orders were brilliant, and his troops carried them all out faithfully. Our formations, our troop lineup, everything was perfect. I'm sure the Revenge Realm would think twice before messing with the Righteous Realm now. That's wonderful to hear. And how did your assassination mission go? Never mind, I can tell from the looks on your faces. Congrats! It all went very smoothly. Just goes to show the power of teamwork. Then all that's left for you to do now is to report back to the Emperor.
I've got to make an in-person report. Can't I just give you a written one? No?
Wow, you really have nerves of steel, don't you? I'm literally shaking at the thought of meeting Charles the Great. Ah, don't worry, you'll be fine. He's a really friendly guy. I find that very hard to believe.
Nah, he's friendly.
And that concludes the report.
Thank you for your hard work, everyone. Emperor Charles the Great will now grant you a fitting rewards.
Well done. I'm so glad to see you all come back safe and sound. So glad. You're too kind, Your Imperial Majesty. We, your loyal subordinates, are honored to have been of service.
So where's our party? Where's our food? Man, my shoulders are killing me.
I still can't believe the Emperor himself rewarded me.
What'd you get?
The magical items for enhancing my spirit origin and a support mystic code.
Oh, those are good rewards.
You can never have too many, of course, but they're usually tough to get a hold of.
Is that so? I already wrote off the talismans as a business expenses, so maybe I'll grab some spirit origin enhancement materials too. How about you, Holmes and Misaki?
Ha. I suppose we're in much the same boat as ourselves.
You should let the secretary know if you didn't get anything. The squeaky wheel gets the grease and all that. Good point. I want my party, my food.
Alright, I better get going. I have a lot of training to do if I'm going to catch up to the rest of the assassin brigade.
I'm gonna pop into my spirit form and get some shut-eye later.
Good day, Shufu.
Bye! Excuse me, do you two have a moment?
Of course, Miss Sancho. What can we do for you?
Do you remember our plan to throw a victory party once you got back?
I do indeed. Ah, I see. Then I take it that.
Yes, everything is ready for you. Could I ask you to come back to the throne room so we can celebrate?
Of course. How about you, Master?
Would better believe I'll be there. What about Shufu and the assassin? I'm gonna go there. They already got their rewards. Now it's my turn to feast. Thank you. My sir will be thrilled. There really is food. Oh! Oh, wonderful.
Bottoms up!
Cheers!
As well as it went, it was still only the first of many missions to come, but very well. One should never underestimate a banquet's capacity for increasing morale. Man, Astolfo, you should have seen me out there. There I was, perfectly blended in among the foot soldiers, doing my job like it was second nature.
Oh, so you didn't actually do much fighting then?
I was part of the team, that's what matters.
I used the far sight spell to watch the battle from here. You all did magnificently. You were in such perfect lockstep with each other. I couldn't even tell where you were, Lord Roland.
I cautioned them against going off on their own. It's a common mistake among individually skilled soldiers. That aside, while I'm certainly glad that this battle went as well as it did, it is not all good news.
How come?
One of my goals for this training exercise was to have the troops practice responding to sudden, unforeseen accidents. When things are going well, it is a tendency of soldiers to grow overconfident.
That's true. It may be a good idea to train the troops on what to do in case something goes wrong.
Agreed. I'll put a plan together right away. Please everyone, drink up, eat up. Ah, what a great day this has been.
Careful, sir. You don't want to get carried away.
Indeed. As Tool the Fourth used to tell me, well, headmonish is probably a better word. There is nothing more dangerous than a mage in high spirits getting carried away. You mean, you had a Sancho of your own? Oh yes, occasionally, uncompromising, always demanding, that was Tool for you. Ah, it's good to meet someone who knows my pain.
Oh really now? I see.
Or wait, I didn't mean it like that, Sancho.
Then how did you mean it, sir? Looking for a graceful way out of a clearly unfavorable situation. Mash here. I'll be taking over for the director for the time being. I like how we just passed the comms on to Mash. Congratulations again on a job well done, Senpai. Thanks, Mash. You too, Kadok.
Me? I literally did nothing here, unless you count sitting on the sidelines and watching the battle.
Did you notice anything noteworthy?
You know how occasionally you'll get a second or third-rate servant with a surprisingly strong noble phantasm or strength stat? Well, there were a number of servants like that on both sides, so it made for a hell of a show. I don't know if I should say this, but I felt like I was watching a major spectacle. Big flashes of light and magical energy, all kinds of things, every time a command spell was activated. That happened on both sides, ally and enemy alike.
So that was the master we're up against.
We know they're not a cryptor, that's for sure. But I'll be damned if I have any idea of how mage ends up like that.
We've been looking into this master as well. But it's gotten us nowhere. All we can say at this point is that Holmes was right. The same master is using command spells on all those servants.
I see. Damn it, what are we missing?
What if the foreign disciple is their master? Could another servant be their master?
Well, it's not completely impossible for a servant to be another servant's master. But that still won't explain how there are so damn many of them here. There's no master anywhere in the world who could support over 10,000 servants. Although... And let's just forget about that for now. How's the Ortonax coming along?
I'm afraid it'll still take some time. I'm afraid it'll still take a little time. We're just short on staff right now. And Da Vinci is currently on break.
A break, huh? I see. No, that's fine then. I don't have anything urgent to ask her. Just let her get the rest she needs.
I will. Good for you, Da Vinci. Take that break. I think I'll talk to Don Quixote and Sancho. I think I'll talk to Roland and Astolfo. I gotta go to Roland and Astolfo.
Great work today.
Nice job. You really pulled it off, didn't you? Ow! I didn't want to get punched. I mean, slapped.
I too was pleased to see you both take such an active role in this war. Count Vlad, you're too kind, sir.
Wow, appreciate it, Count.
Can you not even say thank you properly, fool?
You!
Oh, alright. I suppose I can live with that.
So, what did you guys do?
I was the captain leading the raid. I cut a path through the enemy with good old Durandal.
I led the special forces, so I pretty much just hopped on my hippogriff and charged right into the enemy.
So, both of you just, well, charged right at the enemy?
That's right!
That wasn't a compliment.
What? Come on, compliment me. I want some praise.
How can you be so chummy with me? You'd think we knew each other in another world or something.
Durandal, huh?
That's my sword, Super Durandal. The coolest, strongest, awesomest sacred sword in the world. What about it?
You should probably leave out the super part, though. Well, you see... Talk.
Huh. So you ran to wielders of Durandal in the Third Singularity and the Atlantic Lost Belt. That's awesome!
Yeah, they were.
So Hector did that, huh? Wow. We all looked up to him, you know. Hector's a legend to European heroes like us. And the other one was Mongicardo. Wait, that Mongicardo? The crazy arrogance, obnoxiously handsome king of the Tartars, who had adventures with actual fairies? I can't believe he had the Durandal too. I bet he was all. Bwahaha! I can wield this bad boy one-handed and still be 3,000 times as good as Roland could even dream of, right?
No, Roland. Wait, who are you talking about here?
Mongicardo.
I don't think I ever met him myself, or if I did, I forgot. I do get the feeling Monte kept pestering me about something, though. But eventually, she calmed down and then went on and on about how great Ruggiero was.
Sounds like the Mongicardo you know is very different from the one I did. Would you mind telling us about him?
Completely different than the way you described him. Personality-wise. So yeah, he was like that.
Damn. I don't know what to say here except, well, damn. That's really something.
If our emperor was here right now, I bet he'd say, "Now that was super awesome."
Yeah. You think we could pull off something like that?
I don't know. What do you mean? Oh, sorry, Master of Chaldea, don't get me wrong. We're not talking about strength or anything. We're just, wondering if we'd be able to make the same choice under the same circumstances. I'd like to think I could be a big hero like that, but I'm not so sure. I just don't feel brave enough to say I could sacrifice my life like that if I really mean it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that Mongicardo sounds really awesome.
A toast to Mongicardo. And to Misaki, who wouldn't be here right now if not for Durandal and his bravery and sacrifice.
Cheers!
I think I shall raise my glass to Mongicardo as well. To his noble spirit and to his tremendous bravery.
Thank you so much! Yay!
You know, there's something I've been meaning to ask you too. Why did you support Don Quixote when you decided to pass as Charles the Great? You're true Charles, or rather, Charlemagne's 12 paladins. Were I in your position, I would have been fiercely opposed to anyone impersonating my liege. I guess I just call it a necessary evil. I could give you all kinds of reasons, but...
I'd say what it really comes down to is, if the Charles the Great we knew was here, I'm sure he would have probably said something along the lines of, "Sounds good to me. You're awesome." And made Don Quixote emperor just like that.
Yeah, exactly. Of course you said. Of course, like you said. We used to call him Charlemagne ourselves. You don't think such a big lie would upset him?
Nah, he would have been the first to laugh and forgive a whopper like that. He always had a knack for making lies into truth.
So we're pretty sure that even if he was summoned here, right now, he wouldn't be the least bit mad about what we're doing.
Yeah, heck, he probably asked Don to keep pretending to be the Emperor himself.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see that. He was an adventurer at heart, our Imperial Majesty. Heck, that's too long to say. Let's just call him Emperor. Heh. You may want to be careful about speaking too poorly of your liege. Though I don't personally take issue, some less savory types hearing that may grow disrespectful to Charles the Great in consequence. Then again, I suppose if anyone has a right to speak that way, it's those of you who knew him best, his trusted knights. Pay my earlier statement no heed. By all means, continue your conversation. Okay. So Misaki, as I was saying about our emperor, he was an adventurer at heart, the kind that set out on one in a heartbeat, and not come back for ages.
You could pretty much say the same about us, though. I know I'd take an adventure over politics any day.
Our emperor wasn't the sort to be content just ruling quietly from his throne. He'd be happy to let Don Quixote play the part. Probably he'd just say, "Sure, have fun," and be off. Hold on. If the real Charles the Great were here, I'd be more than glad to trade places with him.
Hey, we're just speaking hypothetically. You guys really love him, don't you? I can tell how much you guys love Charlemagne. You guys really love him, don't you? You bet we do!
Guilty as charged. Things weren't always easy with him, but I never once regretted my choice to be one of his retainers. I see. It's a shame that I never had the chance to meet this magnificent emperor for myself, but when I was still alive. I can only hope I get another chance in the second life.
Me too, minus the second life part. Yeah, we'd love to see him again too. And you know, I bet the two of you would really hit it off. Yeah, we would if you let me summon him. Maybe it's time I turn in for the night. Maybe I'll go pay those two a visit. Oh, hello, Lady Misaki. Are you turning in for the day? You're not? Hey, Sancho. I see. In that case, I'll go ahead and designate a good place for all of you to get together. Here, why don't you bring them these drinks and snacks as a little souvenir? Okay, have fun. I sure wasn't expecting the secretary to call us in here all of a sudden.
She said something about additional rewards and that there were delicacies at that. And she was right. I have here a fine selection of alcohol, refreshments, and fruits. Not to mention tobacco. Whoa, there's even hookah supplies. I think I'll take those if no one else minds. Oh, and I'll stick to tea since I can't drink alcohol.
But I can, and I will!
Well, everyone, once again, here's to a job well done. Charles the Great was tremendously pleased.
Whoa. Turn in for the night, I would have had a dream conversation with Moriarty. Oh!
Honestly, it still doesn't feel entirely real.
Yeah. Zhangju is dead, right?
He is. I made sure of it myself. His spirit origin vanished completely, however, he is going to return, or rather, there is a possibility another one of him is waiting in the wings.
What?
Zhang became incredibly flustered when I asked him if he really was who he thought he was. He would only respond in this way if his personal sense of self were extremely ill-defined. I believe the lack of self was a consequence of him being an imposter of some sort, which is why I asked him that question.
Really? I mean, he sure as hell seems strong enough to be the real deal.
Indeed he did, abnormally so. Enough that it left me uncertain as to whether it truly was him in the first place. However, whether that abnormally strong version was the only Zhang to exist, is as yet unclear. There could be several of them, much like the yellow turban puppets he commanded. I'm merely speculating on this stage though.
I've got a feeling he's probably not wrong.
Well, who cares as long as he's gone? And hey, if he comes back, we can just assassinate him again. More importantly, we should be celebrating and doing a bit of enhancing our team's bond if you ask me.
You're really into this whole teams and bonding thing, huh?
They're what you need to fight as a part of a unit.
Excel.
Good hookah, that. It may be bad for my health, but it's not something I have to worry about, so life is good.
So Assassin can't have alcohol, but he can have other drugs? Interesting. Well, hey, we are servants. What about if there was a human here? Yeah, just as a hypothetical, would it change anything if a human was here? Yeah, what about if there was a human here?
Did I ruin the mood?
Huh? What do you mean? Like, would they be torn limb from limb or something? Just asking hypothetically. Oh, now I see. Getting torn limb from limb, huh? Of course not. Huh? That almost happened to you at one of your summonings? Damn, what kind of monstrous servants were they? Huh? They were fairies?
Fairies, you say? I've heard rumors about them, but I don't know much about what they're actually like. The fairies themselves weren't especially dangerous. If anything, they were more like warped imitations of human nature.
All that aside, and I can't say this too loudly, but I don't think having humans around would be all that big of a deal. Especially not now when we're mostly focused on trying to take down the other two realms.
Incidentally, we ended up here in the Righteous Realm through fairly conventional means. But what about you two? What do you think of the other realms? Just after the nations that we need to defeat, I lost a lot of friends in our battles against them. The same goes for them as well. There won't be a peaceful reconciliation in all this. Two of the realms will either surrender everything or be completely destroyed. There's no middle ground here. I see, so you fight more out of a sense of duty than hatred.
Something like that, though it all still barely feels real to me. I don't care at all for the Revenge Realm or Reinstatement Realm, though. The Revenge Realm feels especially icky to me. And the Reinstatement Realm, well...
What about it?
Who was their big cheese again? What's his face? Konstantinos?
Yes, that's right. Konstantinos the 11th.
I kind of hate his guts.
Do you now? That is something of a surprise to hear. In the history of rulers, he is well known for being neither a tyrant nor a fool. I cannot speak to how strong he is as a servant, but as the king of the realm, I expect that he has a holy grail backing him up. So why do you detest him so?
I guess it's the way he's so high on his own righteousness. Don't get me wrong, I don't want my country to be a den of bribery and lawlessness either. But I also can't relax in places where everything's too perfect, you know?
I see, you make a good point. Given the Reinstatement Realm's goal, they have a vested interest in upholding righteousness and responsibility. What goal is that? Konstantino seeks retribution on proper human history for refusing to let a certain woman exist.
Who's that?
Pope Johanna. I believe Konstantinos wishes to rebel against proper human history so that he can make her existence known throughout the world.
Johanna? Johanna? Really? He's one of the worst 5-stars you've seen? I thought his trial was pretty fun. As a support.
I think that name sounds familiar, but I can't place it. Who is that? A female pope. It was once believed that she existed, but later proven definitively that she did not. A very rare being indeed. Heroic spirits, myself included, contain mystics by definition. When their existence is inscribed in proper human history, how much of our real past is included, and how much of it is fantasy? Of course, some heroic spirits, such as nursery rhyme, are born solely from stories. Others, such as myself and Mr. Jekyll, come from stories that are heavily based in reality. At times, myths and legends are formed by going back to the past. Though of course, most such myths come from a reality when the Age of Gods was still in effect. As a prime example, take the 12 Olympians who were real beings. Wait, you mean those gods actually existed?
Man, you really know everything, don't you, detective?
At any rate, for most heroic spirits, reality and fantasy mean very little. But Johanna is not like most heroic spirits. As she was said to be Pope, the veracity of her existence was examined quite thoroughly, and claims of her having been real were flatly refuted.
Well, I guess I do feel kind of bad for her. But that doesn't explain why Constantinos would want to reinstate her.
You've touched on the question of why the reinstatement realm is doing what they are. The answer remains a mystery. Maybe he just has the hots for her?
Yeah, maybe he just has the hots for her, totally. Be more crass.
I know, frankly it sounds like a popeless endeavor to me.
That was pretty good. Yeah, I guess?
Not really the reaction I was going for, if I'm being honest. Regardless, it's not a matter of matter over which we need to be terribly concerned. Our focus now must be on standing against them.
Well, sure, but it doesn't look like we'll be fighting the reinstatement realm anytime soon.
True. Especially since our current plan is to whittle away at the Revenge Realm's forces.
Anyway, that's enough talking shop. This alcohol won't drink itself.
Agreed. Not that I'm gonna drink any.
Here, check this out. See this shady looking Taoist medicine? If you add this to alcohol before you drink it. Yeah? You can get really, really drunk. Woo!
She's not playing around, is she?
Lady Yu! I really, really hope I can see you again someday!
Lady Yu?
I'm shouting her name here because I can't keep my love for her bottled up anymore. But don't tell anyone else, okay? Lady Yu, why are you so beautiful? You're a flower blooming in a desert. Blah, 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 blah. 17th verse, same as the first. Enough already, stop. I should have chosen Moriarty's thing instead.
I can't believe she's been singing like this for an hour straight. Who was it that got her drunk again? Oh right, she did it herself. Well, nothing much we can do about it. Ha ha ha.
And that's all I've got.
I'd say that's a good sign. It's about time to call it a night. Agreed.
Let me just put a blanket over her first. Thanks.
Well, it's been grand. If we don't get to work together again soon, take care. And the same to you.
Bye. He's a really good guy, isn't he?
Indeed. Enough that it truly pains me that we need to lie to him. This war is about to get much more serious. Charles the Great will, of course, need to come to the front line himself. We will have to be brave and work very hard if we are to navigate this tightrope of a situation with any success. Though, of course, it's also possible that the situation is about to take a sudden, potentially dramatic turn.
Well, that was a party.
That was something indeed.
All out war, reinstatement realm first half. And we'll go to the war afterwards. Let's see the other thing. Alrighty, to the main records. Cosmos and the Lost Boat. Traum. And now to the plot in the aftermath. Let's just skippity-doo-dah. Once the skip button shows up, let me skip. Okay, skippity-skip. Even more skipping. Already to the party. Okay, good point. And then fast forward. You better believe I'll be there. How come? Skeep. Brr. Thanks, Mash. Skeep. So that was the master we're up against. Eep. Or fast forward, more like, could another servant be their master?
Continue.
I think I'll talk to Don Quixote and Sancho.
Oh, Lady Misaki, great work on the mission today.
Please have some fruit-infused water. Thank you.
We were lucky to get by with minimal casualties, truly. I don't think things could have gone better.
Sir,
Yes, I know. I couldn't help any of you myself, but I'm still glad to see you all back safe and sound. I mean that, you know. Cheers! Don Quixote. Oh, Lord Holmes, you're enjoying the food, I hope? Of course. These canapes are exquisite. Good, good. Sancho and I put a lot of heart into making those, you know.
I had my sir handle everything except the actual cooking.
I wasn't doing anyone any good elsewhere, so... With all due respect, I beg to differ. You took a stand and fought for what you believed was right. Your principles are the backbone unifying the entire righteous realm. I hope you're right.
If you want to be useful, sir, you could always clean up after the party.
You're working me to the bone tonight, aren't you? Alright, I'll take care of it.
Wow, though, they actually made all this food. That was so fast! That was completely... Yeah, that... way different. Okay. You know, I'm gonna turn in for the night then. Oh, are you calling it a day, Lady Misaki? Very well then. I wish you a very good night. I shall see you again tomorrow. See ya. Good night, Master. Good night. Darkness. Now I am at a fancy place.
Oh, it's you this time. I'm afraid I don't have any business with you, though. Still, my compliments on making it this far, even if you did get lost along the way. Now, what do you want?
I can't talk. Maybe because it's a dream? I want you, sir. I already summoned you, so... More copies of you, sir!
I see you made it here without recovering your facility for language. Well, these sort of things happen, or perhaps my fervent wishes made my dream come true. Very well then, I'll do the talking, and you can stand there and listen, looking pained. Allow me to be blunt, I despise you. Have you never once considered how you and all the rest of Chaldea are evil? You and your fellow Chaldeans have annihilated 6 worlds thus far. Lost belts, yes, but worlds nonetheless. I know! It was what you had to do to survive. That's the rebuttal you wished you could voice just now, yes? But people like you and Mashed Kirilite, so kind-hearted. Can you really bear the burden of what you've done? I'm sure you understand that yourself, of course. But how long do you think that understanding can prop up your mind? You may be able to endure the momentary flashes of intense guilt, but what about the endless sorrow that threatens to crush you beneath its overwhelming weight? I don't believe you have what it takes to endure that, which is why I refuse to abide your presence. At any rate, I think that's enough for now. You won't remember this when you awake anyway. Not that it makes much difference whether you do. This whole conversation is ultimately meaningless. Fate is inevitable. No one can change it. No one. Alright, off you go. I don't have any more time to spare for the likes of you. Not if I'm going to end the realm you're in, and him along with it.
Was that really the end? What a weird dream. Wish I could remember what happened. It's like, I feel like my boy Moriarty called me trash. But he would never. That was just a dream. Holy cow, those were entirely different scenes. For real, for real. And now to the all-out war, Reinstatement Realm first half. Okay, we'd be fighting here. Well, not yet anyways. For now, it's just talk no jutsu. Darkness.
That's all, my queen.
So they got Zangjue, did they? Well, no matter.
You're not upset, my queen? Without Vice Commander Zangjue leading us, I don't know how.
He's still here. Come out, Zangjue.
Oof, was I dead?
She summoned multiples of him! Looks that way, poor thing.
How?
It's either some sort of cloning technique or noble phantasm with a similar effect. I don't care. The point is, Zangjue is still here. Isn't that enough?
Yes, my queen. Now, what was I doing again?
A pity this technique, or whatever it is, doesn't allow you to retain your other self's memories. Here, you left this for yourself in case something like this happened.
Oh ho, I see, I see. It looks as though I suffered quite a painful defeat.
Indeed. I know this doesn't actually change anything important, but I can't abide the thought of them believing they can trifle with us and escape retribution.
Shall we retaliate in full force then?
Yes. We'll follow the Reinstatement Realm's lead.
Oh, might I ask why?
The Reinstatement Realm is preparing to attack the Righteous Realm. It's obvious from the way they've organized their army.
So they're not coming after us?
No, it seems Constantinos understands he needs to take risks. If his noble cause is ever to triumph over our wicked one. I wonder how many Zangjue she has.
Johanna.
Yes?
It's not that I don't believe you, I do. But let me go over it again, just to make sure I understand correctly. Was it something told to you in no uncertain terms, or was it more ambiguous in nature?
The latter. I received a divine revelation, which I then passed on to you, that's all. I'm afraid I can't explain it or offer any logical insight. I can't even be sure it wasn't entirely false.
But you heard it all the same, yes?
I did. It said, if you find the Righteous Realm, your victory is assured. If you fight the Righteous Realm, your victory is assured. I'll let you decide whether to believe it or not.
Bradamante.
Yes, Your Imperial Majesty?
What do you make of Johanna's revelation? Do you think we can defeat Charles the Great?
I do. I believe that Charles the Great ruling the Righteous Realm is either an imposter, or that his real capabilities have somehow been sealed away.
Why do you believe that?
Because he never showed himself during that operation. The Charles the Great I know would never be that cautious.
You think? If I were in his position, I think I would take every precaution I could, and then some.
If he had been summoned to run a nation, then yes, I could see that. but he would never act so timidly if he had been summoned here to win a Holy Grail war. He was always a start to lead from the front, no matter the circumstances. Oh really? If I can finish section 15 today, I should be able to finish Traum in 2 more streams? Oh cool!
Then what about his 2 knights, Roland and Astolfo? They're the reason we believe the Righteous Realms Charles the Great is who he claims to be. Why would 2 of his 12 paladins knowingly prop up an imposter?
You have it backwards. Propping up an imposter is exactly the kind of thing those 2 would do. We paladins always strive to live our lives according to our chivalric principles. And one of those principles is to always do what we believe to be right, even if it means acting dishonorably. And while we're on the subject, even if the real Charles the Great were there, if someone else were claiming to be him and he felt it was for good reason, he wouldn't have a problem with it. He was just like that.
I see. That just leaves one last factor. According to Moriarty, Chaldea is currently hiding out in the Righteous Realm. And they can't possibly have the manpower to spare to send troops to the Revenge Realm as well. It seems it's time to settle things. Bradamante, assemble our top officers. We're going to march on the Righteous Realm right away. Don't look so surprised. I know very well what I'm talking about. I mean, that I'm taking a major risk. But even so, we need to bring the fight to the Righteous Realm. And we must do so now. The Revenge Realm just lost Zhangjue and lost a number of troops in a battle against the Righteous Realm. This is the best, if not the only chance for us to strike. We need to take the Righteous Realm out now before they can grow any stronger. Is that clear, Johanna?
Then I just have one request. Take me with you. But Lady Johanna, that would... I can't stay here alone doing nothing but praying. If you're going to take this risk, then we should bet everything we have on it. I don't want to just sit here safe and useless, waiting to see what happens. It'll be alright, I'm a servant too.
Alright, but I will insist you stick to providing support from the rear.
Of course. I would never make trouble by trying to do something like fight in the front lines.
That's fine. I'll stick to the front line and you to the rear. This shall be our first great battle since the foundation of our realm. Let's go make sure we win it.
Agreed. I'll go summon the officers right now. The winds of change had begun to blow. On this day, the reinstatement realm began working relentlessly to break free of the stalemate with their neighboring realms. Even if the other realms were to learn of their plans, they would be powerless to stop the reinstatement realm from riding to battle. What's more, Constantinos XI had another trick up his sleeve. A plan to drag Charles the Great himself onto the battlefield, whether he was an imposter or not. It was a very simple plan, but that very simplicity made it impossible to counter. A few days after Zhang Jue's assassination... Why all the sad looks?
Pardon me. What's this about the situation having suddenly changed?
Yeah, what happened? Here, take a look at this.
A manifesto? I see, so the reinstatement realm is openly declaring war against us, as well as requesting an audience with Charles the Great. Quite the bold tactic. I take it this is Constantinos' way of trying to drag Charles the Great into the battlefield.
That's right. We received this manifesto from the reinstatement realm soldiers during our skirmishes with them over the last few days. Needless to say, all the other servants in the Righteous Realm know about it as well.
I see. Then you have no choice but to go to the battlefield in response.
They don't?
There's no way someone as legendary as Charles the Great wouldn't defend his honor, even if it meant acting a little illogically. A hero like that can't escape that need.
What do you think, Count Vlad? I'd like to hear your opinion as well.
We cannot ignore this manifesto. Our next battle with the reinstatement realm will be an all-out war. We cannot even depend on our natural defenses to aid us here. Not when our opponent has also designated a particular battlefield.
Can't we negotiate for a battlefield more advantageous to us?
Quite so. Even if we cannot fight here, where we have the greatest advantage, I would like to avoid a direct clash on an open field. All that aside, I'm impressed at this manifesto's construction. Whoever wrote it has done a tremendous job of conveying both passion and level-headedness. It is exactly the correct way to strike out at our pride in being Charles the Great's subjects, and so force them onto the battlefield.
Now that you mention it, there have been some rumors going around about Charles the Great being an imposter. Yes, we're aware. I told the assassins to try and keep them in check. The rumors have a way of spreading, especially explosive ones like this.
It's the reinstatement realm. They're taking the fight to us on all fronts. So, does this mean I need to go to the front line? We will need to hide your appearance, of course. If we do not, the other servants will immediately recognize you are a knight, not an emperor.
We're planning to put up curtains around his carriage, just like we do here on the throne. As long as we're wary of assassination attempts when we go through the front line, I think it should be a reasonable solution.
Yes, that should be fine. The problem is, who should we send there?
Isn't it just gonna be Don Quixote?
What do you think? I don't think me being there is a good idea. Just thinking about being on the battlefield makes my voice quiver. It would only be a matter of time until I did something strange. I don't think I could handle it, even with Sancho there. I'm no longer capable of fighting on a real battlefield.
Oh, sir.
Then someone else will need to take his place. I'm afraid either myself, Astolfo, or Roland would be suitable. Our army already knows me as their general, and they are, of course, well acquainted with Astolfo and Roland as well.
Raised hand? Maybe Holmes could do it? I'm gonna raise my hand. I'm being polite.
Huh? You?
Are you sure about this?
I wish I could say I can't put this on your shoulders, but no, you're right. Of everyone here, Miss Misaki, you're actually the best choice to pretend to be Charles the Great.
Yes, indeed! I am the chosen one! I'm gonna be Charles the Great. And I'm gonna be so great at it that he's gonna let me summon him next time.
Whoa, hold on. You want to make Misaki into Charles the Great? Don't you think that's a tall order? It would be a tall order regardless of who plays the part, and a dangerous one at that, as well. There will doubtless be servants who will attempt to kill Charles the Great. But Miss Misaki has a way of protecting herself against other servants. Her summons. Precisely, our master can use simple summons to call on other servants to fight for her at a moment's notice. What's more, she has amply proven her ability to command a multitude of heroes across all the singularities and lost belts. Even if the enemy should take her by surprise, she should be perfectly capable of responding in turn. Yeah, alright. I guess if she can pull a good servant out of her hat, this might not be totally crazy. By rights, it should be my job to keep my master safe from harm, but even if I had not lost my power, commanding the army would still require my full attention. Still, I could assign thousands of servants to protect you if you are to pose as Charles the Great. There are risks to be sure, but overall, this plan does seem as though it could work. So what happens if Misaki can't do it for whatever reason? In that scenario, I shall just have to play the part myself. My disguise level phantasm should help with that. But then if you did that, Misaki would still be staying close to you the whole time anyway, right? Indeed she would. As I am presently a Chaldean servant, I cannot very well leave my master's side and go off on my own. So basically, it almost doesn't matter which one of you does this. Correct! Oh, enough of this! If that's how it is, then we're better off just making Misaki the new Charles the Great and having done with it. That way, the other servants would be far more likely to protect you than they would if you were just another attendant.
We have another possible solution we'd like to recommend.
Oh?
What if we just ran away? Ran away? Us?
Good one, Lady Sancho. Huh? You're not kidding?
We may not be able to run away, but the Chaldeans can, and perhaps they should.
Running away, huh? I suppose that is an option.
No way!
Come now. Is whining really the way to go about this? That is indeed an option. But taking it would only make the situation worse. We cannot allow a large singularity like this to inscribe itself in human history.
Also, I want the same quartz that I can farm afterwards. I need it.
It is just as much of a threat to humanity as the 7 singularities, the 6 lost belts. And even unusual singularities such as Heian-kyo and Tunguska. If only we could reason with them. Alright, Master. From here on out, you will play the role of Charles the Great.
I'll prepare a costume for you right away. Sir, you can be one of her Imperial Guards.
Oh ho, a promotion! Don't you mean a demotion?
We have plenty of ways to change your voice. All you need to do is learn the gestures you need to make. As a silhouette. As a silhouette, yeah, it's probably better for me to be in there than Don Quixote, because... height difference.
I'll start formulating our strategy for the battle right away. Roland, come with me. Yes, sir. Astolfo, I want you and Don Quixote to stay by my master's side. But be ready to fly into the battlefield on your hippogriff at a moment's notice. You will be our commando unit for this operation.
Aye, aye, sir. I'll do my very best.
That just leaves the negotiations for the battlefield. Sancho, Holmes, I would like you two to handle that. The reinstatement realm has designated a wide open plain within their territory as a preferred site. Do what you can to take us away from such a place. I think we can manage that. Oh. This is a classic negotiation tactic of the door-in-the-face variety.
Door in the face? Huh?
What do you mean you don't know about it, Astolfo?
No, I don't. You mean you do, Roland?
Of course I do. Holmes, would you mind explaining it to him?
Yeah, sure you do, Roland. But Astolfo's the one that needs explanation, clearly. Oh, come on. You have no idea either, do you?
Ha ha ha. It's when you open negotiations with a demand you know will be rejected, then work down to a more realistic but still advantageous one. People have made use of it since time immemorial. Just like when merchants use impossibly high prices on certain items to make a slashed price look reasonable.
Oh, now I get it. I've been ripped off like that a bunch of times now.
Why am I not surprised?
Hey, I don't like haggling. It makes me feel guilty.
I suspect the site Constantinos actually wants is an open field near the border between realms that gives them a slight advantage over us. And the site I know of that best fits the criteria is the plains of Ani, right here. True. If I were on the reinstatement realm side, this is where I would want to fight the battle. And from our perspective, it looks like a much better choice than their initial proposal, which only suited them. That must be the true aim. I can't decide whether to loathe them for their cunning or praise them for their effort.
I'll do my best to find compromise for a location that gives us an advantage.
Let me choose a few possible sites now. Depending on the situation, I may join you for the negotiations as well.
Alright, let's do this. The winds of change had begun to blow. Both the righteous Rome and Chaldea were feeling the waves of history crashing down upon them. This singularity, almost imperceptibly small on a global scale, was on the verge of rocking the foundations of history itself. Heroes praised for their virtue, anti-heroes is derided as monsters. Heroes who had slain 100 people, anti-heroes who had protected 1,000. Here, they would do nothing more than try to kill one another. One could argue in a sense that the singularity brought equality to the world. With no national or racial differences to drive them apart, they were united in their desire to rebel against proper human history. And so, even as they turned a blind eye to the futility of their bloodshed, or willfully embraced it, these men and women, all known to be heroes, remained locked in vicious combat with no end in sight. Okay, we got this. That is fun, they're gonna dress me up. It shall be the Charles the Great cosplay. Oh, more talking, no fighting. Smallkind was hoping to fight already. I need to use these teapots after all.
I'm surprised the Righteous Realm sent you here as their messenger. Heh. It's because I no longer have my servant powers. We agree that made me a fitting choice for an envoy. Last Emperor of Rome. I'm not so sure. We know you're the one who whipped the Righteous Realm's army into shape. Taking you captive may not quite have their strength. But it would certainly be a painful loss, no? You're thinking too small, Emperor, or perhaps you were just curious how I would react. I would never have come here if I was worried about being taken prisoner. My army's training is complete. I have absolute faith in their performance, no matter who leads them. Besides, harming me now would be a stain upon the Reinstatement Realm's reputation. What if I decided I no longer care about keeping up appearances? Such attitudes can only be indulged up to a point. You have no choice but to let me return simply by the virtue of who you are. Of course, things would be very different if the Revenge Realm did not exist. Right on all counts. Very well then, enough of this pretense. I've been told you wish to designate Sirmium for our battlefield, rather than the plains of Ani that connects our two realms. That's right. Did we not say as much in writing? Surely, you've given it a thorough consideration by now. Any further time spent thinking about it would be wasted. The fact is, these negotiations were a foregone conclusion the moment you agreed to my visit. You argue your case quite eloquently, Dracul. Or were you perhaps told what to say ahead of time? Indeed I was. Well, I could have handled these negotiations myself. Why do so when there is more expert counsel to follow?
Constantinos turned the Count's request over in his mind. The Righteous Realm's choice of Sirmium came as a surprise to the Reinstatement Realm servants in charge of military strategy. They all knew the Righteous Realm would never agree to fight in the plains of Ani, but they also expected the Righteous Realm would want to hold a battle in their own territory where they enjoyed strong natural defenses. If they had, Constantinos and his advisors would have agreed to those terms. Such a cowardly choice of venue would give credence to the rumors that Charles the Great was in fact an imposter. With the accompanying boost to his soldiers' morale, their experience, and a good strategy, Constantinos and his advisors were confident in their chances of victory. Instead, the Righteous Realm had designated a field within Reinstatement Realm territory. Of course, the field would not provide the Reinstatement Realm an opportunity to crush them under sheer weight of numbers. No, Sirmium was one of the numerous abandoned towns on the border between realms. A town full of weathered caster-made buildings and bounded fields that no longer served their original purpose. As soon as this town was suggested as a possible battlefield, Constantinos sent scouts to survey it. But by then, it was already too late.
What the?
An imposing fortress now stood in place of the once abandoned town. Perhaps casters had constructed it in an instant, or maybe golems and servants had built it by hand. Erecting a castle overnight was an unusual feat for servants, but by no means an impossible one. His suspicions growing, Constantinos then set out servants to investigate the remains of the other border towns, and found himself goggling at the report. Towns that were once debris and rubble now played home to heavily fortified castles. Strongholds across the border were staffed with astonishing number of scouts. Constantinos had been hoping to face the Righteous Realm in their own land. He knew the added hardships would raise his servants' morale, and convey the impression that their opponent's ruler, Charles the Great, was an imposter. Together, those two factors would ultimately lead the Reinstatement Realm to victory. At least, that was what Constantinos had thought. Of course, if Charles the Great proved not to be an imposter, that entire strategy would go right out the window. This is why Constantinos told no one his suspicions regarding Charles the Great's identity beyond a small handful of his most trusted officers. Regardless, he knew that he had no choice but to agree to his opponent's terms. The Righteous Realm had chosen to hold the battle on Reinstatement Realm land. even if they had already completed their fortifications and were fully prepared to engage the reinstatement forces. It would seem to an outside observer that the righteous realm had bravely chosen to make a stand in hostile territory. Were word to spread that Charles the Great had launched an invasion on their realm rather than the reverse as intended, the effect to morale would be disastrous.
It seems you may have bested us in terms of preparing for the battle. Do you think our tactics cowardly? Not at all. Very well then, we shall see you in Sirmium. We shall meet you on the field as best you with sheer might.
Good day to you, sir.
Yes, your Imperial Majesty. Escort our guests to the border. Treat him with the utmost care. Understood. This way, Sir Envoy. Thank you, O great Emperor. As one who hails from the same time as yourself, it will be an honor to face you in battle. I do not fight for honor. The next time we meet, you will receive no mercy from me. Perfect. I was just thinking the same. By the way, how is Charles the Great? I trust everything is well with him. Oh, I don't know if I'd say that. Just now, he's likely going out of his mind trying to decide what to wear to the war. Huh? When next we meet, Great Emperor, it shall be on the field of battle.
It's like, where to the war? What? We gotta look our best after all.
Phew. Going around without a single servant for protection is even more nerve-wracking than I thought.
Kadok? Why are you going back to Fort Azagog?
It's a good bet that no one's gonna bother us there now that it's been destroyed, right? Especially since Kriemhild's army, likely focusing all of its attention on the battle between the righteous and the reinstatement realms. And it looks like I was right. We've barely seen any enemies so far.
What I mean is...
Because there's still something there. Holmes said the same thing, remember? That Fortress's feng shui wasn't meant to keep Zhangju safe. He wanted to protect something. I want to find out what it is. What that is. I think that's why Gordov signed off on the solo mission. He knows there's still something there too.
But going there alone? That's just...
I'll be fine.
Huh?
It's just a hunch, but I get the sense that I'm still not alone. So I'm just gonna go there, see what I can find out, and then head back. I'll be fine.
Just don't forget to check in regularly.
I know, believe me. I don't want you using this collar to off me.
I'm not going to do that. I'm just worried about you. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. I was just surprised at how, well, human you sounded.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, your emotions are a lot easier to read now. Maybe you're always like that, I just didn't realize. Then again, maybe you changed after meeting Misaki. I mean, she's nothing if not laid back.
That's true. We traveled a lot together. I'm human, so I feel like I need to do what I can to grow and change in the right way.
Me, I haven't changed at all. I'm still the same guy I was when I got assigned to Team A. The same guy I was when I betrayed proper human history. I'm just afraid to die, so I'll do whatever it takes to survive. Even if it means going against your master, the girl who saved the whole damn world. Betrayal after betrayal, and here I am, humiliated, but still alive.
Kadok, I know what you and the other cryptors went through. I won't say that you didn't have any other choice, but that doesn't mean you have to...
Oh, don't worry about me. I was just being angsty.
Angsty?
Yeah, believe me, I'd never accept death as long as there was another option. Another option. Didn't I promise as much? Anyway, still half a day to go to the fort, huh? How's the war shaping up?
Well, there's been some good news. The reinstatement realm agreed to our choice of battlefield.
Yeah? Then I guess all that's left now is to fight.
Right. Oh, and also...
Hmm?
Oh, hello. Oh well, you see, Master's actually... What is this? It's so... imperial. Oh, I'm fancy. Why? It's the imperial robe the servants stayed up all night making for you. Wahaha! Not a great sign when one of the real Charles the Great Knights is laughing at you. Great! It's just what every emperor wants to hear. People laughing at how ridiculous you look. It'll be okay. You need a good, ostentatious aura like this. Yeah, you'll be fine. Totally fine. Probably, maybe. Ooh, congratulations.
I'm so glad I got demoted to Imperial Bodyguard.
You should change back into your golden armor too, sir.
Really? Don't you think it's a bit flashy for a country bumpkin of a knight like me?
Not at all, sir. You're an Imperial bodyguard now, so you need to look the part. Now go on, get changed.
Oh, alright. Ta-da!
Now that's gorgeous. And golden.
Wahaha, you think so? You know, I do feel more like an Imperial bodyguard now that I'm wearing this.
What a sight seeing how you both dress so dazzlingly. But aren't they gonna stand out too much on the battlefield? It'll be fine since we're going to have them both stay inside the curtain. Oh yeah, good point. We're just extra fancy for moral support.
Oh ho, your new outfits suit you both well.
You really think so?
Okay, if nobody else will say it, I will. You both looked ridiculous.
Gurdolf! No, you look gorgeous. What are you talking about? I wouldn't go that far. I love it! They're hilarious! Just what every emperor wants to hear. Making fun of my new outfit.
Now then, to business. We were fortunate our opponent agreed to our choice of locations for the battle.
The odds are still stacked against us in pretty much every other sense, though.
Indeed, once again, the loss of my servant powers is a heavy blow. But there is nothing to be gained from mourning what is lost. I will simply do what I must, as best I can. Our soldiers are at their stations, Count Vlad. Good. Oh ho, if it isn't Charles the Great! Hey there, Chuck.
Verily, 'tis I, Charles the Great.
You're gonna be just fine if you're cracking jokes like that. Master, will you take that outfit off for now?
Is something wrong?
This is the town where we will be face off against the reinstatement realm. It would be wise for my master to survey the area and get a sense of the place. Roland, would you show her around? I would do it myself, but I don't wish to draw undue attention. You got it. Alright, Master. Let's get going, shall we?
Okay. Maybe that's why it's not a mystical, because they're too embarrassed to wear it anymore. They made fun of us too much. We're like, we can't wear this outfit anymore. Though I like it, I appreciate it. Oh gosh, no fighting yet either. Then again, we are surveying. But I want to use my teapots.
Caster, we need a bounded field around this armory. Got it. I'll start making a multi-layered bounded field now. We need more enhanced explosive great bolts. Are they here yet? I have a message from the production team about that. They said, shut up, we're making them as fast as we can.
Wanna say that to my face?
I was just passing on what they said. Don't shoot the messenger. Rah! Oh ho! Nice job, Berserker. Just put the giant tree down in front of the gate. Out of my way. Here, Lancer. We just got more supplies. Good. Next, we need to arrange everything so we can have a clear 360-degree view from the building. From this building. Alright, servants. Let's get to work.
Hello, how am I doing today? At this point of the day, pretty good. Now that it's nighttime.
Okay, let's get all this stuff inside. Put your backs to it.
Everyone's so fired up. Good for them.
Well, the big battle's coming up pretty soon, so...
Misaki, is that you? That voice.
Hey, hey! Guess who?
Ooh, hello, hello. Huh? Where'd Rowan go?
Looks like you ran off that way. Anywho, I guess I ended up following you here without even realizing what I was doing. So you're about to settle things with one of the other realms, huh?
Yup.
Yes, indeed. Constantino's, huh? Sure didn't expect him to go on the offensive.
Do you know him?
Oh no, just his reputation. Constantinos, the last emperor of the Byzantine Empire, of the Eastern Roman Empire. The man who kept Constantinople safe, only to end up fighting and falling in battle all alone. Now he's an emperor rebelling against proper human history.
Do I know who that is? Clearly it's Titan. Nah, it's my bestie, my totally bestie, Charlie, who did not let me summon him because he's playing hard to get right now. Can we beat him?
Good question. Honestly, I'd put your chances of victory at a 4 to 6. No, make it 3 to 7. It's not looking great. But now that things are in motion, you just gotta go through with it, no matter what. Can't waste time worrying while you're in the thick of it. If you can see a pitfall ahead, the easiest way to jump over it is with a running start, right? Of course, sometimes the hole is just too big to do anything about it. As for me, I'm afraid I'm still as useless as ever. Sorry I can't help. I hope you don't mind too much.
I'm just glad you're here.
I see. Then I'm glad I've somehow stayed alive so far. Oh right, I've got something for you to pass on to Count Vlad and Sherlock Holmes. From what I've seen, the reinstatement realm really means business. My bet is that means Pope Johanna will show up too.
Ooh! Oh yay! The more buffs the merrier.
Her presence would be a huge morale boost for the reinstatement realm's troops. So watch out for that.
Got it!
Okay, I'm gonna get going. See you later, comrade. Do you know that guy?
He goes by Titan. He was a fellow inmate in the Revenge Realm. We were inmates together.
Aha, the Revenge Realm, I see.
Ooh, congratulations!
Anyway, you're probably wondering why I ran off like that. I can't really explain it. I just suddenly got the sense it'd be best if I kept my distance. Ah well, enough of that. I'm gonna keep looking around, make sure everything's in good shape. Welcome back, Master. Something in your mind?
Shushu's have been having a rough time. I've never seen so many weapons in one place before. Shushu's having a rough time. Poor Shushu. Stupid talismans. All I've been doing this whole time is writing talismans, writing more talismans, and writing even more talismans. It's endless!
Oof. That does sound difficult. What about the town? How did things look there? I got a bird's eye view of this place, and it's definitely looking more like a fortress than a town now. Indeed.
Shufu's great. Getting to know her more here is great. I love it.
We have a great many large weapons designed to be effective even against servants. I admit, I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to war in general, much less siege battles. But I can certainly understand that this fortress is as heavily fortified as we can make it.
Yeah, but those defenses will still only hold up against phantom spirits or servants without noble phantasms. Honestly, I could break through them myself if I really wanted to.
And we certainly don't have numbers on our side. The enemy's army is 8,000 strong, with about 100 heroic spirits. whereas ours is about 5,500 including heroic spirits. So the question is, can the city's defenses hold out well enough to make up for our numbers disadvantage? Or will our opponent break through those defenses, servants and all? I'm afraid it's impossible to say at this point, fortunately. Fortunately, we have options open to us beyond just sitting and praying.
Oh? Like what?
As they say, Mr. Astolfo, know thy enemy. Who is our opponent? How and in what way will they act? 8,000 is certainly an imposing number, but functionally, they are still a single army with a single will. I am therefore able to better deduce their actions, their likely actions and motivations.
Sweet! That sounds promising. Oh, that reminds me, I have a message for you, Holmes. Indeed.
So Johanna might be coming as well. I can see the sense in that. Given her pain, her ideals, and the importance of this battle, I say a proactive involvement in her realm's military is all but assured.
Why would Johanna come?
I suspect she feels responsible. She has no wish to rebel against proper human history, nor has her master inscribed in her the urge to do so. She is a perfectly ordinary servant from proper human history.
Huh? She just built different. My sins are many. People dying is a sad and terrible thing. People living is a noble, beautiful thing. To take the life of another is one of the most sinful things one can do. Does that sin fall on my shoulders? I'm a fictional person, a character made of dreams, delusions, hope, and despair. Am I responsible if those concepts lead to people's deaths? Should I be? Of course I should. I am the cause of death and injury, even if indirectly. But even so, there is no denying that in this texture of reality, I'm a being defined by its insubstantiality. My dreams, my entire life was false. I feel as though everything about me has been rejected and tossed aside. I know it's unfair for me to vent my frustrations like this. But even so, I couldn't see any other way to quell this anger raging inside me.
Johanna.
I'm ready. Let's go to war. I take the hand extended to me and set off for the battlefield. Though I feel the weight of my sins, though I know one day I shall burn for my crimes. For I am about to wage war. Aww. Ooh, now we're finally fighting and I gotta use Diarmuid. It's fine, I'm still gonna use my teapot. I want to use my teapot, so I shall. Teapot time. I could use some tea right now, too. Incoming message! Constantinos' army's got like 8,000 soldiers. I count 3,000 in the vanguard, 3,000 in the middle, and 2,000 in the rear guard. Constantinos the 11th himself has been spotted in the vanguard. Ooh, hello, hello.
Really? The Emperor himself plans on leading the charge? Unlikely. He's most likely there to wage war of words. To wage a war of words with their own Charles the Great.
What are we going to do?
Not to worry. I've already planned for this precise contingency. Astolfo, I trust your noble phantasm's horn can also be used as a regular horn.
Huh? Yeah, of course. As long as I don't use it to activate my noble phantasm, it just makes horn noises.
Then let's do that. I'll also have a caster use a spell to amplify your voice. We certainly can't afford to send our emperor to the front line in the way they do theirs. I'll tell you what to say. All you need to do is make sure that you speak clearly and without hesitation. Try to behave as though your every word is infused with absolute confidence and majesty.
And toss in a dash of anger, the secret ingredient. Okay, I'll give it a shot. That sounds easy enough. Angry and confident.
I'm Constantinos, Emperor of the Reinstatement Realm. And I request an audience with Charles the Great, Emperor of the Righteous Realm. Unless, of course, there is some reason why he cannot show himself. Was that an elephant?
When did I change my VTuber model? Well, I started using it like earlier this month.
Silence, silence! Charles the Great is about to speak. Charles the Great, I see. He must be having a caster amplify his voice. I ask once again, will you grant me an audience?
No. I love that.
I am one of the fathers of the world, and so I weep to know of your existence.
Tell me, my sons and daughters, why do you rebel against me?
So you refuse to show yourself? Have you turned coward? You are the only cowards here.
You wish to bring yourself relief by seeing me in the flesh.
You wish to denounce me, to claim that I am an imposter so that you may have some peace for yourself as you enter this battle.
But your scheme could only succeed if I were, in truth, an imposter. You come here believing that I am an imposter. I'm certain rumors to that effect have already spread among your troops. Did you not once consider that this may be a ruse? If your soldiers truly believe that I am who I am, most would simply give up. And I am indeed Charles the Great, the father of Europe. Yes, I am Daddy. Whoops, I gotta be serious.
Are you prepared to risk all on your intuition alone, Constantinos? Psh. Well done, you got me. It's true. If you really are Charles the Great, then my whole strategy will come crashing down before the battle even begins. Even if I'm certain you're an imposter, I can't afford to risk everything on a gamble.
Did you add me? I'm not sure.
Then, fight we shall. And once you're victorious, I will see who you are for myself. I shall see you on the battlefield. Goodbye, son. One of my many sons.
Oh man, that was exhausting. Now that was fun.
Haha. I can see that took quite a lot out of you. Still, you acquitted yourself admirably. Don't you agree, Count Vlad? Indeed she did, now my master, or should I say Charles the Great. I shall do my utmost to lead our army to victory.
Good luck. May fortune smile upon you. Good luck?
Thank you. You can use farsight spells to oversee the developing situation in the battlefield. If you think your support is needed anywhere, please don't hesitate to provide it. Holmes, Don Quixote, I leave the rest in your hands. Move out!
This'll be fine.
Alright, let's go over our plan for taking the castle once again. Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. There is a map of Sirmium and the surrounding territory.
Okay. Look at this map. North Gate, South Gate, West Gate, East Gate, Forest. Hoarding? Sirmium.
As you can see, the city of Sirmium used to be positioned right between the Reinstatement Realm and the Righteous Realm. The East Gate is protected by the nearby forest, and the West Gate is guarded by a stone watchtower. Yes, sir. However, the North Gate, which is also the closest to us, is completely exposed. We would have to go well out of our way to attack the South Gate. So what do we do? Well, the standard plan here would be to attack the North Gate, but... you see my concerns. The absence of any apparent defenses there is a serious concern. We should expect the area to be covered in traps. Then what will you have us do, my liege? We'll wait for the cover of night, then attack both the West and East Gate simultaneously. We'll split the vanguard into two forces, each will attack simultaneously. We may also send in the middle guard into support if the situation calls for it. If all goes well, we will win in a single stroke. Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. I'll decide the alliance myself. If circumstances change, I'll bring up the Vanguard's rear myself. Is that clear? Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. Glory to our Pope! Heh. How ironic that I now find myself attacking a stronghold rather than defending one. I suppose it just goes to show that life is full of surprises.
Yes, indeed.
So, they're going to divide their forces and attack our east and west gates. The damn Holmes is right in the money. Based on their army's current movements, I expect they'll divide their vanguard in half and attack our east and west gate together. This is shaping up to become an unprecedented siege for both Constantinos and ourselves. We should therefore be cautious in our first step. If we start to suffer casualties, we'll fall back immediately. If we find ourselves in a position of strength, we'll press the advantage as quickly and as best as we can. Remaining flexible should provide us with a safe and middle ground. I would likely have reached the same conclusion myself. The worst possible outcome for our opponent is losing their entire vanguard in the first battle. Such a loss could even prompt a full withdrawal of their army. They are therefore likely to be cautious in the extreme, if not outright cowardly. That is as much as I can determine with the facts at hand. The rest I leave to you. Are you ready, Forest Corps? Ready!
Yeah, we're good. But did you have to call us Forest Corps? It's kind of a crappy name.
Then how about the Ranger Servant Squad?
Now you're talking!
Activate the spell once half of the enemy's forces have made it inside, or when you think might be an opportune moment.
Okay.
Roland, Stalfo, are you at the west gate? Roland here. I'm just wrapping things up with the Stalfo and the others now. Unlike at the east gate, you can probably expect a conventional frontal assault. They may have one or more servants as strong as you among them. Kill any such servants you find, and absolutely do not do not die.
This was less of an order and more of a desperate hope. So crucial were the two paladins to the tightrope walk. The plan required of them all. Roland and Astolfo knew that very well, which is why they were taking such a great risk.
Well, you heard the count. We better not die, or we'll be in big trouble.
I definitely don't want that. Combat scares me way more than Chuck ever did.
Huh? Does he really?
It's probably because of some extra-dimensional beef he's got with me that I don't really get.
Sure, pal, whatever you say. You there! Sir! Unlike the east side, our side's gonna see some serious action. Stay alive, but fight with your lives. Yes, sir! Wait, huh? I mean, fight like your lives depend on it. Why didn't you say so? Roger that.
The beautiful sky. Oh, it's nighttime. We're about to start fighting soon. I know, right? It's surprising how many Fate Apocrypha references there are. I can sense a spell nearby. Did you notice that, Captain?
Notice what?
I guess not. Somebody's cast a spell in the whole forest.
Well, of course they have. Anyone fighting here would use this forest to cover to hide soldiers. They're probably not attacking because they've only got about half of their troops here. I see. Well, as long as you understand. Okay, let's get started. Sir? I'm one of the Knights Hospitaller. My true name is... Stop that, you idiots. Why would you just give your true name right off the bat? What? We already know each other's true names anyway, so I'd rather just slug it out face to face. Huh? What are you talking about? They can't have more than 200 servants hiding in these woods. There's 750 of us. That may only be half of the force assigned to this gate, but still more than enough to crush them. Sheer numbers demolish just about any plan they can come up with.
Huh? You're right. Sheer numbers do demolish most plans. Which is why we came up with the one of a few plans where they don't, specifically this one. I'm afraid your good luck's run out and your bad luck's just beginning. This force is about to become your own personal hell. This is a Taoist illusion I cooked up with the uses Chi Man Dunjia. My unreturning formation may not work. My unreturning formation may not be a work of art like Zhuge Liang's, but it's more than good enough to get the job done. Also, I'm afraid that you made a little miscalculation in your numbers. It's not 200 against 750, it's 50 against 5.
Huh? What the? Oh crap, we've been split up! Damn it, figure out their spell and then destroy it!
Better hurry, time's running out.
Dear Muad. Indeed. My true name is Dear Muad. Now come, and let us have a good clean fight.
Okay, that works out. So there's 5 of them. Yeah, 5 ain't that scary. 5 is fine. Ooh. I want to keep this outfit. I like it. I do like how the sprite for the MC, no matter what, they're still sweating because they're probably like, oh gosh, this is a lot of pressure, and they're making fun of how I look. I like this. I do like this a lot. And oh, what's your question? Let's see. How Dynasty Warriors 7, depending how that game is. Did you add me? I honestly don't know. The Imperial Robe is a special garment crafted by the servants of the Righteous Realm, which can only be used within realm of the Thanatos Impulse Traum. It is not a mystico, it's stat-based. As a master, when you go into battle garbed in an Imperial Robe, it will grant you powerful Imperial skills. Okay, when you wear the Imperial Robe into battle, Imperial skills will be available in place of the Master skills associated with your equipped Mystic Code. Mystic Code XP awarded after battle will be applied to your equipped Mystic Code. Tap on the Imperial Skills item to check the available skills. Tap on the active icon to use an Imperial skill. Turn the tide of battle in favor with your Imperial skills. Imperial skill, Imperial skill, Imperial skill. I like that. I do like this. This is nice. What are my Imperial skills? Ooh! Okay, that's fun. I like this. These are good Imperial skills. Imperial skill, Imperial skill. Imperial skill. Wait. The new DLC for Summon Around. How much is it? I didn't look into that yet. All I know is it came out, and then just like, I'm gonna get it eventually. But I still gotta finish. Like, if anything, I gotta finish the second DLC already. That I've been neglecting to play other games. Oh, it's 15. Huh. That's bad. Intriguing. Okay, for Dynasty Warriors, 7 is the best in terms of storytelling. Well, that makes sense then. If it got to like number 7, then of course number 7 would have to be extra amazing in that case. Eh, you know what? Let's just do this one. Why not? This will end the fight pretty much anyway. So haha. Okay. Hey, not bad. But man, I'm seriously glad that I got a credit card last year because I don't know when I'm getting paid. I'm supposed to be paid today, but it didn't come through, so I emailed the people in charge because I'm like, but why? Where be paycheck? On the bright side, even if I don't get paid by tomorrow since I didn't get response yet, I can use the power of the credit card. Haha. Sobs.
Damn it!
Goodbye, Saber.
Target down. Steel alert. There's still plenty out there, and we don't know when Lady's shoes spell wear off.
I'll hang in there as long as I can, but as soon as I'm done. Just letting you know now.
Understood.
I'll lure in the next 5 now. Show them the way. Don Japan.
What the? Pardon me. My true name is Diarmuid Duine, and I'm a knight of the righteous realm. Now have at you. Wah! At least let me introduce myself too.
Sorry, other Lancer, you don't get your introduction on screen.
Here comes the first wave. All hands, prepare for battle. Yes, sir. Preparing to fire, Noble Phanta.
Gah. Yes, Noble Phantas. Gah.
Crap. His spirit origin has been damaged. Everyone, get back. Damn it, they must have archers of their own.
Sounded more like a gunshot to me. You sure that wasn't a gunner? Archer, gunner, same difference.
Who cares? Fire! Fire! Fire!
Yeah, those are archers, alright.
Durandal! Go, Salfo!
Yeah, I'm going. Come on, Hippogriff. Bunk.
Salfo, look out!
Huh? Rah! One of the Noble Phantasms is on my tail. Gah! It's homing in on me. It's so cute! Astolfo, don't fall for the cuteness.
I guess it makes sense that they'd have a homing Noble Phantasm, even if it's not as famous as Kukulin's. Sir, is it just me or did Captain Astolfo forget what he was doing up there? He even said something about it being cute. Yeah, he did. I wish I could stand surprised, but he's nothing if not capricious. Or capricious.
Yikes, that was close. I'd be one dead paladin if I turned the other way.
Oh hey, if it isn't my cute little Astolfo, glad you're still alive. Now go out there and do it again. Remember, we can't let them destroy this gate.
You're sending me out there again? Don't I deserve a break?
You see any other servants that can fly? You damn well better expect me to take advantage of what few mobile servants we have. I'd settle for anyone with a little agility.
Damn it, Perseus. Where are you and the Pegasus when we need you? It's okay, Astolfo. I believe in you. Yes, I believe. It'll be fine. Like, how many enemies are there? Okay, 3,000. That's the standard, alright? Yeah, it's fine. It's completely fine. I like this. It is very satisfying, but no, I resist using that one. Instead, I can use this one. Slowly doing a thing. Blotting out everything. And yay! That would be terrifying. So having like Melusina as like a ally good. As an enemy, no. Ally, of course!
Fill up my gauge, thank you. Thank you, Archer. That I appreciate.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Now...
Yep, still fine.
I can use this already. I'm not gonna use any of my buffs though. I am saving that for later. Or need more buffs, that is. This be pretty chill. I appreciate it.
ケアレスミス
Okay, I got rid of one. Spooky.
言動
Though thank you for lowering your defense. I appreciate that.
規律
That is wonderful.
ケアレスミス
Okay.
ケアレスミス
Good for you, Nobu, filling up your gauge. Now for the fatal battle. Ah, look at them increasing their HP. As one do. I'm just gonna give this to Nobu. Yeah, I might as well. Ooh, that is such a tease. What a huge tease that is. Ah well. Let's just do that. Go Nobu, give big damage. I believe you. Yes. Not that indeed. Oh, thank you for filling up Castoria's gauge. I appreciate that. Actually, no, I gotta use the power of Buster. I have problems. I will not resist the power of Buster. I love Buster too much to resist it. It's too wonderful to me.
言動
I wish I had a little bit more for that. It's okay. It'd be fine. I feel like she can get that one down, so let's do this way. Yay.
ケアレスミス
Woohoo! Okay, next turn for sure. That pack is gonna go down. Ow, such pain and suffering. What does it do again? That's actually pretty nice.
規律
And we're not gonna resist the power buster.
ケアレスミス
Go get him. Great job, Stoufel and Roland and others. Look at how amazing they did. With a little help from Misaki. A little help. Even more fighting. This is fine. This be chill. Will be pretty chill so far.
Well, this isn't good. Looks like they've assembled people who can smash through. This is the West Gate. Enemy berserkers are hammering us with their noble phantasms. We're pinned down out here, and it's only a matter of time until they break down the gate. We need reinforcements now. I'll be right there, Astolfo. I'm trusting you to hold down the fort here.
You got it!
Assassin. Sir. Use your presence concealment to get behind them and throw them off balance. Don't worry about killing them. Just make them think they've got a whole force flanking them. Yes, sir. Alright, I'm heading out for a bit.
See you later. Oh, and we're having curry for dinner tonight, so make sure you're back before the nightingale sings.
Astolfo, sometimes I have no damn clue what you're talking about.
That sounds like a good dinner to me.
Shut up! They don't call me Crazy Roland for nothing, you know. I can go just as wild as anyone. Durandal, Durandal, Durandal! Knee strike! Durandal! A shot to the delicacies. A shot to the delicates. And then another Durandal.
Ow!
Was that blow to the delicates really necessary?
Yeah, was it necessary?
Nope! But you know how it is when you're raising hell and just want to start throwing out nonsensical attacks, right?
Roland's just asserting dominance here.
I really don't. Pretty sure that's just you. If you say so. Rah!
Ooh, Roland's really going at it, huh? Hey, you there. The caster and assassin. Got a moment?
Sir?
I want you two to pull Roland out and make him rest up when the time's right. Well, when he starts getting tired, really. He always uses way more magical energy than you'd expect. We've got to stop him before he pushes himself too far. He should know things are not the same as when he was alive, but I think he forgets when he gets all hyped up.
Understood. Is it okay if I use a sedative spell on him then?
Oh no, don't do that. Those things don't work too well on him. I think, yeah, just throw water on him. Then assassin can drag him back.
Damn, really? Well, understood.
Is water his weakness? Just throw water at him and drag him.
It's no use. There's just too many of them. Lord Roland, what should we... Gah! They're taking Roland away, and he's all drenched! I'm not done for yet. I can still fight. I know you can, sir, but save it for later. Damn it, I can't believe it's over already. Attention! Whiskey troops. I've just sent you more reinforcements. Really? That's great. But I'm afraid it's going to take more than a handful of soldiers to make any difference.
I'll help too.
But Caster! Okay, can you put up a bounded field or help us with the offensive? If nothing else, we could really use support.
I'm gonna do some summoning. I'm a battlecaster. I don't do bounded fields. I break them. So you think I am a support caster? No, no, no. Oh, there's 11 of them. Not too scary. Yeah, surprisingly fine. No fear. No fear at all. Yeah, this setup's fine. I'll put that down though. Whee! Let's just do this. No fear, no fear. Okay, that was pretty good. Good thinking, thank you. I'm pretty good right now. I'm happy to be able to finally use more teapots. I need to use these. More bond forts. The more the merrier. Okay, now big damage. Oh, very nice. Does my model have gloves by any chance? Yes, indeed. There be gloves. I like gloves, they're cute. Ooh, okay, I gotta raise gauge here. This is perfect. I can use the power of arts on my side. I shall go here and use arts. Whoa, okay, that was good. That was super effective. I should have went Castoria, Nobu, Castoria. Aw, man. Oh well, too late. No regret. Okay. Yeah, this'll work out fine. And I don't want to use that one just yet. Instead, I'm gonna go for this dude. Yay. Yeah, this is fine. Please, Castoria, keep me safe. Good thing there's just worming. Yeah, no fear. Maybe if I'm super lucky the next turn I can get him down. Oh, that'd be wonderful. Okay, there is definitely hope in the world. This is fine. Especially if I do this. This is completely fine. I just gotta do this, and then boom. And now we gotta believe in Nobu and the power of Buster. Yay for overkill. I think I did a good job here. Good enough. And now away we go. Okay, the last part for this one. I am fighting a rider. No fear, I'm just gonna keep what I have.
You did it! You drove them all off! Although, I couldn't quite tell what you summoned. What was...
A secret. I summoned a secret.
Gotcha. Well, I can't blame you for wanting to keep your noble phantasm's details to yourself. Just keep it up, okay?
Yeah, my noble phantasm is awesome.
Hey, Misaki, over here!
What is it, Roland? And why are you drenched?
We've got a brigade of riders headed this way. Noble phantasms locked and loaded. I can't hold them all off on my own. Well, actually, I probably could, but I don't think the gates and ramparts behind it would make it through that. Can you summon some servants sturdy enough to hold out?
I'll try.
Great. I hate to ask it of you, but right now I need you to push yourself as hard as you can.
True. That would be extra confusing based on who I summoned. It's like a warlord, a fairy, and a god. Oh, they really are prepared for the noble phantasms. Gotta survive 5 turns. That's fine. That's doable. Easy enough. But that being said, I'm gonna start raising Castoria's gauge, just in case. Yeah, let's just raise her gauge a bit. And I feel like using Arjuna right now. Yeah, this is fine. Just in case I put a guts for now. But now I believe. Okay, yeah, that was good. Oh, they're cursed. Dang, sucks for them being cursed.
Imagine being cursed like that.
I can't resist, I gotta shuffle my cards. I have problems.
I was hoping for more Buster. That's what I get.
Oh well, at least I have that Buster. I don't want to make Buster even more powerful in this case, so more Buster for me. Okay, I just want to get rid of the scariest one in the middle. Fingers crossed. Good job, Nobu. Phew!
Okay, no fear, no fear.
On the bright side, I have the power of Buster on my side, except I'm gonna fill up a gauge. Just in case they don't go after her. I might as well fill up a gauge. Okay, there. All good. He's gotta survive 5 turns. Only 5, that's easy enough. they went for the ones with invincible. Out of all the ones they could have went for, they're like, you know, those ones with the shields. Those ones I gotta hit.
出席確認
And that's the most fun. Clearly.
あれはいつか見た終わりの星。どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン。メッセ
This is working out
ケア
nicely.
レスミス
Yep, nice enough. Ouch. Ouch. Can you just like not attack my boy? Humph.
で、
Okay, 5 turns. It's the 5th turn now. No matter what, I
ケアレスミス
live long enough. It's fine.
メッセ
Ouch. Ouch. Seriously, ouch.
睡眠不足
Good job, Nobu. Standing strong. Alrighty, that was pretty good. That I appreciate.
Damn it! Retreat! Retreat!
Phew, we got him.
Don't look up! This is an audio-only call. You can push yourself beyond your limits if you want, but remember, you're not just fighting for yourself out there. Actually, on second thought, if doing so involves even an iota of risk, don't push yourself at all.
Yes, sir. We have a long way to go, so conserving energy is important. No, I'm rebellious. What if I push myself just a little?
Did I not just tell you no, damn it! Now quit it unless you wanna have to file extra reports later.
Master, I don't always agree with the director, but I definitely do here. Please try to conserve your strength and rest while you can. You still have a long road ahead of you.
Let's not forget that you're also Charles the Great right now. Yes, even if you obviously wish that you could forget it. Now, get back there already!
Sometime later, the reinstatement realm's forces began to withdraw. The first battle was over. The righteous Traum had won. Yay! And I am totally the best Charles the Great indeed. Oh, cute, that's short. All Out War, Reinstatement Realm, second half. Yeah, it's short enough. Considering it's 2 sections, it could be super long sections. But we'll see how this is. Okay. Section 15, All Out War, Reinstatement Realm, second half. Darkness.
Is that everyone? Good. All units report.
Ooh, hello.
Eastgate reporting in. The forest had a strange bounded field around it. It appeared to be of Far East origin, and it wasn't easy to figure out. Is there a reason you're using the past tense? We finished figuring out how it works. We should be able to break through it later today. It's all thanks to our casters. I see. I'll have to give them a fitting reward later. What about the Westgate? Westgate reporting in. Some of their elite warriors are defending this gate. One of Charlemagne's 12 paladins and a summoner gave us the most trouble. The summoner in particular kept summoning shadow servants on the spot that exploited our weaknesses perfectly. I see. Then I'll go to the West Gate myself. As for the East Gate, if you've already broken their spell, then the rest should be easy. Crush them under sheer weight of numbers. Next, our soldiers in the middle will strike the North Gate, the fortress's main gate. Our scouts there already searched for traps and found none. They probably didn't have enough time to plant any. I see. May I ask how you can be so certain, Your Imperial Majesty? We confirm that the enemy had scouts in cities other than Sirmium. Which is as expected. There was a strong possibility that our battlefield would end up being somewhere besides Sirmium after all. We chose Sirmium for both expediency and honor. But the righteous realm is a walking razor's edge. Their core weakness is their lack of servant power. They may have a few exceptional servants, but turning 2 or 3 cities into fortresses overnight, even with casters working at full capacity, was never achievable. Which is to say, they reached their limits sooner than expected. Add to this that we will be attacking all 3 gates, east, north, and south at once. I'd like you to handle the east gate. Don't be afraid to burn it all down, including the forest if you have to. Understood. I won't rest until it's all reduced to cinders. Sir, are you sure about her? I am. We can't stop a berserker from going berserk, but we can make sure she goes berserk somewhere advantageous for us, to us. Oh yes, I'll burn it down. I'll burn it all down. I have no attachment to this world after all. Konstantinos. Johanna? Let me go to the front line. I want to lead the attack on the North Gate myself. Are you sure about this? It's alright, Your Imperial Majesty. I'll protect Your Holiness with my life. Very well. I shall trust you with her safety. But let me ask you just one thing. How do you plan to attack? Why, Your Imperial Majesty, I'm the Pope. What more do I need to do than pray? How right you are! Your prayers are enough to bring an enemy to their knees. Alright, I'll lead the charge on the west gate. How long will it take all of you to be ready? I'd say maybe half a day or so. If you're going to make sure we're prepared for anything, we'll need a day. How about you, Bradamante? You're all such slowpokes. We should be ready to launch the assault in about 2 hours. Right you are, Bradamante. But sir, we're all worn out. I know. Bear in mind that though we may be tired, our enemy must be exhausted beyond belief. I need you to summon your strength for one last push, please. I'll go get the middle ranks ready for an attack. Please wait here until I return, Pope Johanna. We'll be leaving in 2 hours. Huh? That soon? Understood. I mean, okay. Got it. Aw, she's so cute. That's a spirit. Okay, let's do this thing. Then I will get my team ready for the East Gate assault. How tiring. Westgate team, I know I'm asking a lot, but I have one more job for you. I see, so this is why you had us retreat so quickly. You do have some energy to spare, yes? Yes, though only a little. But if our victory is all but assured, that should bolster morale. Okay, we'll be ready to move out in about 2 hours. Very good. Now let's go! Oh man, I'm exhausted. I'm sure you are, Senpai. The best thing you can do right now is to get a good night's sleep. Indeed. If today was any indication, there's going to be plenty of fierce fighting to tackle tomorrow. This was an arduous battle even for the servants, let alone a human. It really is best if you just shut that brain off and get some rest. Don't mind if I do that if I can, anyways. Good. Excuse me, Charles the Great. I know you must be dreadfully exhausted, but I'm afraid we have an emergency. Huh? The one time I'm trying to sleep early? Forgive me for interrupting your pose. Your Imperial Highness. Never mind that now, just tell me what's going on. Our worst fears have been realized. The enemy plans to attack the east, west, and north gates simultaneously in about an hour. Say what? I thought something like this might happen when they retreated earlier than I expected. Agreed. The timing for the retreat was most unusual. I suspect Konstantinos intended to wage a series of battles right from the start, and that his soldiers were not privy to those intentions. Agreed. From everything I saw, his soldiers were fighting tooth and nail. They were doing everything in their power to conquer our fortress, including frequent use of their noble phantasms. And so I believe we might be spared the trial of battles coming in rapid succession. Constantino's played his cards well. I never would have expected he was conserving energy for a sustained assault. His soldiers' training and morale alike are leagues above ours.
Is this really the time to be praising our enemy?
No, I suppose it isn't. Very well then. I shall go and prepare for battle. Sir, we have an emergency. The Reinstatement Realm's middle ranks have begun their assault on the North Gate. Didn't you already tell us that as much? Yes, sir, but you see, Pope Johanna's leading the assault. So that's their game. Round up every one of our warriors from the Far East and send them to the North Gate. Under no circumstances are you to allow anyone from her own faith to face her in battle. Is it that bad? Even if Pope Johanna's existence was later refuted, she's still the Pope, the highest possible position one can achieve in the Catholic Church. She will almost certainly be an immensely powerful servant. That power could easily affect her own army too. Will you be okay facing her, Holmes? I suspect so. I can't speak for Sir Doyle, but I myself have little in the way of faith. I shouldn't have any problem facing her. I see. Then I want you to head out there as well. The battle at the North Gate will be a fierce one. I'd like to send in the finest warriors we have there, but I suspect the enemy will change their approach for the West and the East Gates as well. Frankly speaking, I'm rather astonished. The Revenge Realm suffered a loss to be sure, but overall, they're still in good health. However, I suspect that what we're seeing here is the full extent of the Reinstatement Realm's strength.
Is there any chance that they might have joined forces with the Revenge Realm?
Very unlikely, but not impossible. Doing so would be an unofficial means of diplomacy, to say the least. For instance, if the Revenge Realm were to later betray them, there is no intentional body of law they could turn to for help. Bearing that in mind, I can't see anything to be gained from pursuing that particular possibility.
Then...
Indeed, Sancho. It is just as you suspect. They mean to wipe us all out. Then, what are we supposed to do? What else? In all of human history, there has only ever been one thing to be done when faced with an enemy who wishes your destruction. Fight back with all your strength. Let's go, Master.
Right!
I'm going to open a line to the entire army. Listen well, each soldiers of the Righteous Realm. We have learned that the Reinstatement Realm's soldiers you fended off earlier will attack again soon. It is cruel of our enemy to send their tired, injured soldiers back into the battle so soon, but it's also effective. So now I ask you, will this news send you all into despair? Will you give up? I think not. For in the battlefields you have fought before, did you not expect to be surrounded on all sides by your enemies? Remember, you're all here right now because you overcame similar odds before. You were held as heroes and you died as heroes. I will make this simple for you. Fight and win. That is what I, the Righteous Realm, and Charles the Great all wish of you. That at least should mitigate any damage to our morale. I expect that whichever side makes it through this next battle will be the one to win it all. The Reinstatement Realm may outnumber us, but their forces are not inexhaustible. If we can fight them off here, they'll be forced to retreat. Now, who should take which gate? I'll oversee the north. Don Quixote, Astolfo, Roland, Diarmuid. You four will take the west. That is where I'm sending all of our finest warriors. As for the east, can I ask you to hold it for us, Master?
You got it!
Shufu's Taoist arts have likely been nullified, otherwise, they would not be inclined to attempt this strategy. So I want you to bar the gate and buy us as much time as you can with standard siege tactics. I will stay here to keep an eye on the entire battlefield and issue additional orders as necessary. Be prepared for a long night.
That's fine, I'm used to long nights. This is standard.
Perfect timing. Lady Shufu's in trouble.
Huh? You think the enemy's gonna break through my simplified, unreturning formation? Isn't it way too soon for that? There's no way that they figured it out already. No chance. Watch, I'll prove it to you.
And she hasn't been back since.
I'm going after her. Okay. I'm going home. Where's this coming from, Shushu? They figured out my spell. Wah! Fire? You see, this is what I've been dealing with since I got here. And what's worse, whoever it is that keeps attacking me, so I have to escape from the light gate to the steam gate. Not even Lu Xun escapes quickly. There's strength in numbers, Lady Sorcerer. Who's there? Oh! Oh no. Ah, so this is the berserker they have on their side. Well... Hello there. It's a pleasure to meet you, and now... I must ask you to go away, forever. I've no use for a proper human history without my dear auntie in it. So I'll burn everything, until it's all dust and ash. Come, fire. Come and cleanse us all. You know this lady? Then do you know her weakness? Whatever it is, we've got to figure out how to make her stop, or we won't make it out to the next battle. I'll give it a shot. Oof. Oh, Kiyohime. Oh, assassins and casters too. That's a decent amount of enemies, okay, remaining 8. They be going out all out here. I'm just gonna use regular attacks for now. I have powder buster in my stuff, and I like that. I greatly appreciate it. Ah. I actually expected to bring him down with that. My bad. Oops. But no, it's fine, totally fine. I just want to get rid of that one before using Noble Phantasm, or else it kind of feels like a waste. Actually, no, that was a baiting. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I think this is fine, actually. It ain't too bad. I'm just gonna raise my gauge here. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, that's fine. Ow, that stings. Ooh, you scary. You have your gauge charge, and you can probably insta-kill me. I don't appreciate that, assassin. So no. You got death up, I don't trust you. Noble Phantasm is basically killing me. Okay, this ain't bad. I can afford to do this now. Or at least this much. Not gonna use all the buffs. Cause I don't know, Kiyohime might have some allies on her side. It might not just be her by herself. I gotta play it somewhat safe. Only somewhat. And it worked out. Cool. Of course, the last one there is a caster. What a spooky caster! Oh, so terrifying. Who would have thought it'd be a caster here? But no fear indeed. Oh, that truly was overkill. I should have just used all ours in this case. Ah well. She's by herself. it's a good thing I have Castoria's ability on my side, or else, oh, this would have actually hurt. I don't want to experience the pain.
リンキリで
I was hoping to get the critical
世界
stars
は
on one
学びに
card,
満ちている
make it extra
な
buff,
らば
but
今
not
こそ
fun.
人は学ぶ時知識こそ
Plus,
が悪
since I'm using all Buster here, all I do is Buster. I can get some more stars
ケアレ
myself.
スミス不便追試開始
Yeah, look at those stars.
頑張りますよ
She
お願い
she got rid of my buff.
私から逃げないで
Oh,
夢幻ごめんなさい
睡眠
oh, Kiyohime, I did not know you could do that, girl. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind. You do you, girl.
仕留めて
Yeah, you do you.
全く仕方のない
We fine with each other.
ことにすべき
Dang, I was hoping that would have worked. Yeah, you do you, girl. And if you wanna be scary like that, that's fine. On the bright side, I have those delicious rocks that can bring me back to life in story missions that I gotta use for story only, so... Perfect time to use it. Now, why would I use a command so when I have a delicious rock to use?
燃やし
She didn't actually hit that hard. But still scary.
おいおい
I did not expect that out of her. Then again, she means business. And that's why she's by herself, because she's so scary that she can do that kind of thing. Medea, please live. You are the one I want to live. I should have given that to you earlier.
勝利は目
Take
前
that
だ
too. And
こ
this.
こで
I want you to be
当
healthy.
然だろ
And might as well take this too. Just slowly chip away at her.
心得た
How the challenge quest go? I didn't do it yet. That's why I have my... Well, actually, no. I would have had my full command stroke either way. I'm just procrastinating to the end. I'll do it eventually. There's time. I still gotta buy the store too. Like at this point, I'm not feeling rushed at all.
おいこの
It's just chill.
おいおいおいいけ
Slowly breaking the heel soon, man.
無様に
頑張りますよ
Taisui's just good for everything, pretty much, huh? Taisui just built different.
よくそうええ絶望なさ
Good job, Medea.
保留機をデカテックグロ
Okay, Kyuhime, you can do your thing now.
ーいや
Jason lived! I am so sorry, Jason. You're just gonna suffer right now.
この私に
Oh, this is gonna just be awkward for him. Oops.
この私に命令かいけ無様に倒れるがいい無様に
Thank you, Jason.
お願い私から逃げないで
だから俺は
Okay, time to eat my delicious stone. I have 8 of those stones. Mmm, delicious. It is so yummy. And meh, at this point, I'm gonna live, I'm gonna win, so...
す
I can afford to do this, but just in case, I'm adding guts.
望まれることを望まれたように
Okay,
あれはいつか見た終わりの星。
good luck
ど
at
れほ
work.
ど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けて。
Hopefully the rest of the section's fine. As long as the enemy cannot get rid of my buff like Kiyohime did, it should be
ならば今
fine.
こそ人は学ぶ時。知識こそ
Oh,
が悪を
Kiyohime, you scary.
あプララやケアレスミス
Now what'll happen?
燃やし
Oh. Wait, did she just take herself down? She just fell in love with me? And then she's done? I saw that Lord Anshin's over there. Gah! Stop! Hey, get off of me! You there, woman in the Chinese outfit, quit scurrying around and stand still already, won't you? Why the hell would I do that? It's the only thing keeping me alive. Let's just fall back to the gate for now. This isn't fair. How'd I get past my Chimen Dunjia? You did well, woman of the righteous realm, but you can't win against such overwhelming numbers. One lone caster like you could never hope to defeat 100 casters working tirelessly to unravel your spell. As for that, other caster, if you're willing to give yourself up peacefully, I would treat you very well as my honored guest. Sorry, maybe some other time. No thanks, I'm sick of being taken prisoner. Sorry, maybe some other time. Or how about, would you like to join us, Kiyohime? I see. So you're saying there's still a chance? Talk about looking on the bright side. Oh well, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. You and I are enemies. I should probably just cremate you now and be done with it. Huh? Huh? Eek! Another chance. Come, let's get out of here. Just you wait. The next time we meet, I'll go a little easier on you. She'll go easier on me? Okay, I'm into that. Just don't take away my buffs and we good, girl. Question mark? I don't fear the question mark. I have the power of delicious stones on my side. I eat them like candy because they are candy. They're blue and shiny. They're totally not glass.
Alright, let's do this. What are you waiting for? We're only up against a single foe. Her army's lagging way behind her. I know, but well... Oh, give me that! I'll shoot her myself.
Bruh, your aim.
Go on, Archer. Shoot her. We're loyal to the righteous realm, and she's loyal to the reinstatement realm. That makes us enemies. I know that. Okay, here goes.
Hiya!
What the? It's almost like the arrows and bullets refuse to hit her.
I may not have ever truly existed, but even an imposter pope like myself can manage a miracle or two.
Fortify our defenses. Caster, give us another barrier.
Gate, I implore thee to open.
What the? Who opened the gate?
Dang, girl, your abilities are OP in that case.
Nobody. It just opened up on its own. Berserker. Damn it. Even he can't keep it closed.
The gate is open. Praise God for this miracle. All units, charge!
Send word to the commander. Tell him the enemy's about to breach the north gate. Her berserkers and lancers will hold them off as long as they can, but we need reinforcements. What reinforcements? The rest of our troops are already guarding the east and west gates. Damn it. Damn it! Astolfo, get back. Roland, attack in concert with your subordinates.
Got it.
I'll take his head this time. Come on, let's go. By all means, come and take it, assuming you can get past my noble phantasm's 3-layer bulwark.
Man, these are strong. I could only manage to break through one wall on my own. I'm pretty sure it'd be the same for anyone else trying brute force too. It feels like those walls embody the entire concept of defense. We'd probably need a servant on the same level as Mehmed II to even have a chance of getting past them.
I shall trust your intuition, dear Muid. Yes, sir. Take your troops and lead them against Constantinos' soldiers. It should at least be better than nothing. Right away. Count Vlad.
But man, if Constantinos is... Well, yeah, his noble phantasm is super good defense. Yo, Mash, you should train with him. I think they'd be great learning together.
Holmes, I thought I sent you to the north gate. The enemy managed to open it, but we barred the doors with a rather hefty amount of rubble. So things played out just as we expected there. Well done. It won't hold them for very long, but it will hopefully be long enough. More importantly, what are we gonna do about the situation The west gate's about to be overrun. We need to do something sooner or we'll be... I see. Prepare to retreat. I've employed every tactic and spell in my arsenal, but it simply wasn't enough. Don Quixote. Yes. I'm sorry. You entrusted me with your soldiers and resources, and I've squandered them all. No, Count. I could never have made it this far on my own. Sometimes, luck just isn't on your side. I've lost a battle or two myself in my time. Well, they're practically child's play compared to this war, but still. You go on. I'll bring up the rear. The righteous realm needs you now, far more than it does me.
I'm afraid I can't agree, sir.
Sancho, what are you doing? You need to get out of here too.
Sir, I am your maid, attendant, princess, and guardian. Love all these titles. I will always save you, no matter what.
Sancho, what are you?
Count Vlad.
Master, what is it?
The East Gate, it's... Surprise! A short while ago. So, do you two know each other or something? Shufu, are you jealous? It's a long story. Well, she wouldn't be the first formerly friendly servant to be fighting for an enemy. Don't worry about it.
Yes, we have more pressing concerns.
Such as...
The force has been burned down, leaving the East Gate completely exposed. We'll be lucky if it lasts an hour.
Did you tell the casters to reinforce the gate and ramparts?
They're working on that right now, but there's only so much they can do. Unfortunately, I doubt it'll be enough to stand up to our enemy's noble phantasms.
So they're just gonna crush us with sheer numbers? Damn it, that's way too... What a way to lose.
They're here.
I know, right? What a way to lose. Good evening. It seems we met again. Does this really count as again? Personally, I couldn't be happier. Something really worth burning for. If you're interested in joining me, my offer still stands. No thanks. Ah. Too bad. Oh, her flaming passion. In a flash, everything changed. Neither Shufu nor, of course, the Master of Chaldea were taken by surprise. They had long been ready for a fight to begin at any moment. But even so, whereas before they were steeling themselves for battle, their minds could now only think of how they were about to be crushed without mercy. It really is a shame. Assassin, deliver this message. The East Gate has been destroyed.
His Imperial Majesty sends words of commendation, as well as a report. The west gate has fallen. Commence pincer movement.
You're kidding me. I see he moves just as quickly as precisely as ever. So, what will you two do now? Whatever it is, I doubt it will stop our 1,500 servants from grinding you into mincemeat. First, I just want to say something. Huh? The west gate hasn't fallen. Huh? Really? How can you be so sure? I'm glad it's still alive and well there. That's true. If the west gate had really fallen, there would probably be more commotion than this.
Who cares about that?
Which one of you lied? Was it His Imperial Majesty or you?
I don't...
The reinstatement realm has officially gotten on my bad side. I'm taking my leave right now.
You what?
I believe the reinstatement realm was righteous, pure, and free of lies. That's why I chose to side with them. But if they are willing to lie to achieve their goals, be it for appearances or any other reason, then I will have no part in it.
Does it mean you're throwing your lot in with the righteous realm?
You there, the caster. Were you lying just now?
Yes, I was.
I see. Then I suppose I have nowhere left to go. I destroyed the east gate, you can take it from here. Surely, you're not gonna lose now, even without me, right?
Heroes really are incorrigible.
I'm an anti-hero. Thank you very much. If you wish to try and take my life for this, then by all means try.
Get lost. We'll handle this without you.
Fine. Goodbye. Aw, I was hoping we could keep her. That would have been nice. I can take all the berserker ladies. Phew! At least we got rid of that flamethrower lady. Which doesn't change the fact that the east gate has been breached, though.
I'll have a caster start repairing it right away.
Then I'll go buy you guys some time.
Aren't you going with her, Lady Shufu?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going! Ugh, this is such a mood killer. I'm sorry, Shushu.
Destroy them. Our victory is close at hand.
I'm defending this gate, whatever it takes. You can't get past me. Maybe. Depending how many enemies there are. Actually, no, it's fine as long as they can to get rid of my buffs.
始めましょう
1,500. You know, I should have expected that. Yeah, you can't get past me. I can take you all on. I got this. 1,500, that's it. Wow, so lame. Oh gosh. That is what I get for being kind of cocky.
出席確
My
認
bad.
でケアレスミス
I'm enjoying all these Shufu scenes. She's great. And when she's summoned, she'll get along so well with Paisen. True, art looping could actually get through all these probably. It would be a hilarious battle to see. I'd wanna watch that. Like imagine the craziness, the carnage. Like bring out the Murtama. Or some Misaki. Oh man, I have so much hate how this guy has a Vey right now. But whatever. I just gotta live. And I'm living now. So that's what
いささ
matters.
か気が乗らぬがであるか
Ooh, nice.
それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカム
If only it was cheaper to travel.
破順返上
Cause I'd be tempted to go to anime expo too. But at this point, I'm pretty sure like hotels are like way too expensive. Like plane tickets always go on sale every so often, but like hotel prices, oh, the fluctuations are pain and suffering. Okay, time to assert dominance here. No
宇
fear.
宙を学びましょうか。出席確認。万物を学ぶことで真に大切なものを知る。マハープララヤ
Yeah, everything would be full to the brim at this point, wouldn't they? There wouldn't be anything nearby unless it's like crazily overpriced.
ケアレスミス。
And staying super far away and then traveling, that seems kind of like a pain too. Maybe next year, but I'd have to be searching from like January at that point. And ooh, look at them being fully charged. Terrifying, spooky, scary.
で
やります
あるメッセー
This is fine.
突破します。
It's only 1,492 noble phantasms out of space. Yeah, only that much. I can take on 1,492 noble phantasms. See, I did it. I lived. I'm so sorry, Castoria. You just got bullied there. Such an oof. It's no use. All units fall back, fall back. We're going to destroy the ramparts to buy us some time, like we were ordered to do. I don't remember any orders like that. Well, I do.
Understood. Preparing explosives now. Archer. Releasing Noble Phantasm. Fire.
Explosions of life.
Bastards. Still, this cousin's breaking down the gate. Scale the ruined ramparts. Charge. Charge!
Did we do good? Ah, and that's how we lost the East Gate.
Then we have no choice but to fall back to the Regis realm. Tell our generals to order a retreat. I'm sorry, Master. I'm afraid this battle is lost. What's done is done. The best thing we can do now is determine our next move. And one more thing. Go on, Count Vlad. Get out of here. I'll hold Miss Sancho back as long as I... Holmes?
You're not going anywhere.
Gah! I see you're quite quick to change gears, Miss Sancho.
Spend long enough traveling with Don Quixote, and that's bound to happen.
Sancho, what in the world are you doing?
We're going to defect to the reinstatement realm. I'm bringing them Count Vlad as an offering to curry favor.
You're what?
I wouldn't be able to do this if we had been fighting Grimhild. But Constantino should honor our pleas to spare lives. When did you realize, Holmes?
Quite some time ago. I could tell you were concerned about Don Quixote's safety to the exclusion of all else. But I suspect you only just decided to act not too long ago. Otherwise, you've already been in contact with the reinstatement realm. I further suspect that you have not revealed your intentions to Don Quixote either.
You're right. My sir is terrible at keeping secrets after all.
Stop it, Sancho! I don't want this!
Then would you rather die here?
Well, no, but...
Nobody wants to die. Nobody wants to get hurt. That's true of just about every human. Have you forgotten that you and I aren't actually heroes, sir?
Holmes, I'm counting you to rendezvous with Master and finish the mission. Understood. Very well then, Sancho. You may take me away and use me as a bargaining chip. Someone has to take responsibility for this failure after all. I'm sure Constantinos will be happy with my head. However,
You want me to leave the Master of Chaldea alone?
that's right. For both Holmes and myself, there is nothing more important than her safety. Just as you are loyal to your first sir. Just as you are loyal to your sir first and foremost. Please stop this, Sancho. I think I'd rather just...
Sir?
It's not that I don't value your devotion, but... Don Quixote, the seasoned knight-errant, who loves stories so much he became one himself. No one will place their trust in you if you hesitate to turn traitor when needed. If you're to betray someone, you should be brazen about it. Otherwise, no one will ever trust you.
That's okay. We aren't here to be trusted.
Sancho, why are you going so far?
I don't expect you could ever understand, Count Vlad. For regular people like us, battles, heroes, gods, and legends are all terrifying. We don't want to spend even a second around them if we have any choice in the matter. We're ordinary, completely ordinary. We have no business standing beside the likes of you.
But Don Quixote is one of the most well-known knights there ever was.
Yes, known for being a delusional fool, but that's okay. We will survive no matter how foolish we must be, or how many regrets we pile up along the way. We have to survive no matter what.
Your emotions are running rather raw, Sancho. You would do well to calm yourself.
My apologies. Alright, let's be on our way. Dang, Sancho, selling Vlad out. Vlad's gonna be fine, totally fine. Gosh darn it, Sancho. But I'll continue later. The king and his brave knights. Oh man, we lost the battle. But we didn't lose the war. Yeah, we didn't lose the war yet. We're fine. We're just making our strategic retreat so then we can regroup and learn more stuff. We're gonna learn from our past mistake as one do. Anime Expo furnishing the apartment. Well, next year there's probably gonna be super duper good luck for going there. It's the goal for next year, cause like heck, even I'm tempted to. Same time, I know the feel. Go for the apartment for now. And yeah, wrapping up there is good. Especially since there's like energy to use in other games too. That I usually do before like nighttime-ish, and I want to give myself like at least 2 hours to do that. AKA, I sleep usually like 1 something-ish. Which gives me enough time to do dailies in other games. Oh no, and there's a weather alert too. Gosh darn it, I'm gonna check that out first. Before I end stream, because why do I have a weather alert? What going on? Oi. Confused. Why? I don't know why my computer's telling me there's a weather alert. Oh well. I'm assuming it's fine because I'm checking my phone's app right now. I don't see anything on there just yet. And heck, if it really was getting bad, my phone would start beeping and it gets really loud and annoying. Be like severe weather. But now it should be fine. And I'm charging my phone and everything, so at least I'll be entertained. Yeah, I'm gonna believe it's okay. It should be good. So with that being said, thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day at Epic Gacha Luck. I feel satisfied continuing Traum. Though gosh darn it, why did it have to end on Sancho doing that? I'll continue the story next week. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Woohoo! Continuing the story. More stake points for me. More offerings to the next batters.